Koray Aldemir is quiet and fearless, taking chips without fanfare.
Oh, returns the favor.
This is pretty gangster.
Aaron Zhang, quite the opposite.
I think I'm the guy who take care of all the short stacks. This game is so hard. I bet I win. That's it. I think with that hand, you don't need to talk to me. You're still tapping your hands right now?
They operate in their own worlds, working their stacks in ways only they understand.
I don't even know how much is that.
Today, on this ever-important day 6, they will take different paths to the same destination. The World Series of Poker Main Event, Final Table.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome back to Las Vegas for day 6 of the 2022 World Series of Poker Main Event. The buy-in is $10,000. The first prize is $10 million, and only 123 players remain to battle for the biggest prize in all of poker that comes along with the most beautiful bracelet you have ever seen. My name is Remko Rinkema. Donnie Peters alongside of me as Lon McCarron, Norman Shad, and Jamie Kerstetter are on the call on the PokerGO.com mothership main station. We are here for a 1-hour free preview, and I could not be more excited to cover some of these tables as we have, once again, some epic lineups. And after last night, it is impossible not to be hooked and glued to your TV screen to see how this will unfold as Koray Aldemir goes for back-to-back main event titles coming into the day with 3.8 million chips. He started day 6 as a chip leader last year within the final 96. He's got a bit more work to do today, but hey, if anyone can do it, it's going to be Koray Aldemir. Panning over to our main feature table and our secondary table, and that's where we find Donnie Peters, the man, the myth, the legend from yesterday's coverage, Aaron Zhang, Zhang. He goes by Aaron, we can call him Zilong, it doesn't matter. All that matters is this guy does not stop talking, does not stop raising, and I don't think we're going to see any change in strategy from him today on day 6. Let's go. Here's the tournament summary presented by Zenni Eyewear. Eyewear for everyone. The second biggest main event ever, closing in at 9,000 player mark. 10 million for first. And the 2020 and the 2021 main event champions are making runs in this tournament. But let's not forget that the 7th place finisher from last year, who is a little bit late, Alejandro Lococo, better known as Papo MC, is sitting on a massive stack, and there he is. Oh boy, he looks ready to gamble, ladies and gentlemen. Papo MC in the house, squaring off against sick call Kenny Tran on the main feature table. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you guys love the main event, don't forget to smash like on this video and subscribe to this channel. There's a look at Kenny Tran. Finished 16th back in 2007. One of the most impressive live players there's ever been. He makes reads that none of us could ever dream of making. And I think we're setting ourselves up here, Donnie, for a phenomenal day of live poker action. I mean, look at these chip counts. James Hobbs in the lead, 12.5 million. Efthymia Litsu, one of the final 2 women in this event, 11.6 million. Let's go. I hope they both make the final table. Aaron Mermelstein and Lococo, the 2 remaining players over that 10 million mark. Some of these names might be unknowns for now, but only a few days from now they might be at the top with that $10 million prize in their pocket. Lococo here, Donnie, coming into this feature table as the chip leader. What he did last night, we might never see again.
Was insane. One of the wildest hands we have ever seen at the World Series of Poker.
No, it's kind of whack. I want my head.
I mean, you honestly, like, you can look up the hand. It's on WSOP.com. We have some of it on the PokerGO stream from yesterday, but you wouldn't believe it, even though you might have seen it with your own 2 eyes.
That's what I heard. She nudged you or something, and you were like, "Why are you touching me?"
Oh, I don't understand.
That wasn't you.
My English is not really good.
Very good looking.
I spoke to Kenny Tran yesterday. He said he was taking it one hand at a time. He realizes that the game of poker has evolved a lot over the last few years, but he still feels very confident in his abilities. And I think patience is one of the strongest suits to his game, Donnie.
Oh, yes. And making sick calls.
And making sick calls, absolutely.
I hope Lococo is prepared for sick call Kenny Tran because
you need it.
Yeah, it's like kind of annoying.
You need it.
he does maneuvers like he did last night. I don't think Kenny's going to be folding.
I mean, what we saw yesterday, and I put this on Twitter, was one of the most insane days of streaming that I've ever seen.
It's really fucking bright.
I played a little side one yesterday, and it was,
It's not as bright over there, though, right?
No, but it was still pretty, like, noticeable.
Yeah, but by far this is the brightest one.
Yeah.
So who's going to double me up first? Who's it going to be?
There's 3 babies on the table. 3 babies.
Okay.
We'll see.
Tight player.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, this guy's a net.
Side.
Spanish people
I'm
don't
tight
know how to
player. You have to know.
Worth handy ass.
Yeah.
Lococo immediately stacking his chips up 40 high. I must say, looks rather impressive, Donnie.
Argentina.
It does look rather impressive. Yesterday he had him way higher, just blowing through the Mark Voss rule.
Lococo, 30 years old from Mar del Plata in Argentina. And yesterday he was screaming, "Welcome to Argentina," after ripping off that big bluff versus Rebby on the 3rd feature table. Rebby also still in the mix as we look at the Storm X chips in play. The reds are 5K, the greens are 25K. Those beautiful lavender chips, 100K. And then we have a new color in play as well.
We do. I don't. Are they the chocolates? Or, I can't tell.
They're like black,
They're like
chocolatey.
Oreos, you know, a little bit. We'll name them at some point today, but they're worth 500K, half a milli. Does anyone have them on this table? I don't see Lococo with any.
I mean, just for the sake of showing off some of these pretty chips, we should give Lococo a few of those. But hey, as I always say, more chips is better. I love seeing the big stacks during the main event, and this is what
there
we're all.
There are big stacks this year too.
Yes.
Like there's. I walked around the field as people were unbagging right before play, and there are a lot of chips. We saw it with Zhang, who was unbagging at the secondary feature table. I mean, people have a lot of chips out there, which is good to see. Welcome back.
If you're tuning in on our YouTube stream for this free preview hour of the coverage, please let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. Are you on Team Aaron Zhang? Are you a big Papo MC fan? I'm sure Kenny Tran has some fans out there. And then, of course, Koray Aldemir, the reigning champion. It's hard not to root for him
You get free advertisement
to make a run back to the final table.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
Chopsticks. Come on, eat.
You're making money.
Exactly. Come on. You can pull it. You're a good guy.
The action is already off to a bit of a slower start compared to the freight train that was Aaron Zhang yesterday.
What's up, Jimmy Bluffett? Welcome. Keep these people under control.
Oh, we got some big fans in the chat.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Zhang Gang, Koray Aldemir.
I mean, I can't remember a player making a name for himself like Zhang has in the WSOP main event. I mean, I guess I would go back to Jamie Gold.
Chips like the room.
I mean, he kind of plays in a similar style, talking a lot, putting chips in the pot a lot, putting his opponents in tricky spots. It has kind of that similar type of run, you know. Also running well at times, which you need in any big tournament, especially the WSOP main event. So
just imagine if there was live streaming back in 2006.
Oh my gosh. Chris Turek says, "Be logic." That is right. Be logic. That was the saying from Aaron Zhang. Yes, Team Hank, we are aware of some issues with the main PokerGO stream right now. They are being worked on. But Remko and I got you guys on the backup.
Yeah. You know everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
You're all my boys.
Kogel here with ace-jack offsuit in the small blind. I'd be very scared to attack Kenny Tran's big blind no matter what the situation is. I have a feeling Kenny Tran will defend his big blind like no other. And in this case, he has an actual playable hand.
Yes, for sure. Playable hand, and he has one of the ultimate things in No Limit Texas Hold'em, and that is position.
We go to a flop, our first flop of the day here. Ace 3, 10. Gut shot for Kenny Tran, but of course Kogel well ahead here with top pair.
I didn't see what the raise size was to pre-flop. I think it was to 240, so a straight 3x. Tran does have a gutter here. You know, could certainly continue on. I think Pauletti is dancing or something. I don't really know what's going on here in the foreground, but yes.
I'd be dancing too, Donnie, if I was on day 6 of the main event. I just cannot imagine the rush that these players are going through, trying to stay level-headed, being on the 6th day of the world's biggest poker tournament with $10 million up top, trying to keep your composure, trying to keep your sleep, balance your caffeine intake to make sure you're both sharp and rested at the same time. It is not only a game of skill, it is also a game of endurance, and this event shows it like no other.
Oh, yes. You got a check here from Kogel on the turn. Looks like Kenny's going to pounce. 675K here. I can't imagine Kogel goes anywhere.
Tran, of course, not quick to give Kogel credit for an ace here, given that this is a blind battle, and Kogel playing this very coy, and I think this is the right approach to get maximum value out of his top pair.
Ooh. I saw paint. I know you saw paint.
I thought it was a king. I thought it was a king.
I saw paint. I saw a diamond. Kenny Tran has the queen of hearts. I was like, okay, here we go.
Oh, I got too excited. See, this is what happens when you watch a 12-hour live stream. And I'm speaking, of course, about yesterday's Day 5 action. As we go check, check. And Kenny Tran saves himself.
Yeah, I mean, he picked up showdown value on the end there. If it was a blank, let's say, you know, 7 of hearts rolls off or something, probably fires again.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Okay, okay.
You ever played in Texas?
Not yet.
You should.
Just thinking about buying a house in Texas. Seems like it's the only place I want to be in America after what happened the past couple
Man,
years.
I'll tell you what, man. Prices of houses have gone up.
Yeah.
Markets.
Still cheaper than everywhere else.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, definitely cheaper than other places. Absolutely.
Kogel from
Poker's
Texas.
great.
You guys in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Would love to know. As here she is, Efthemia Litsu. And I hope I'm saying that right. 11.5 million chips. That is near the top of the chip counts.
Came into the day second in chips. And this is Shelby Wells.
Shelby Wells from Indiana, sitting on just shy of 2 million chips. Spoke to her yesterday, was very excited to make a deep run. Has always had aspirations in poker. Did not think she would ever get a chance to play in the main event. Nadia Magnus did a giveaway on Twitter to get more people into the World Series Poker main event, and she was donated a buy-in, and here she is on day 6, which is absolutely mind-blowing as we look at the last woman standing of the last couple of years. Dragana Lim, of course, she was a massive blaster, and if a few hands went her way, she could have made that final table. Unfortunately, she busted in 64th place. And then, of course, Women in Poker Hall of Fame member Maria Ho has been there many times before as the last woman standing in the main event. But ultimately, for all these women, the same thing counts. All they want is the win. And that honor is, of course, not what they are chasing, but it comes along with the territory. Here we have an all-in and a call situation.
Looks like Teamer Margolin against Koray Aldemir. Queen 8 of hearts for Margolin.
Koray Aldemir has been winning all the small all-ins along the way.
And he holds there.
And he continues to do so as the reigning champ, Donnie, continues to win the important ones.
I mean, just absolutely insane, this run. It really is.
How could you not root for the defending champion to get there again?
And he's a very good guy. He's been a good ambassador so far for poker. You know, I can only imagine that continues.
Day 6 of the main event, and our reigning champion, Koray Aldemir, is still in the mix. At what point do you start to let yourself think about a final table again?
I mean, it's starting. It's starting in the back of my head somewhere, but of course it's still a very long way to go. it's very more probable that I won't make it that far, but I will try.
It wasn't very probable to make it this far as well. I mean, it's pretty incredible as a run. What do you think has just gone well for you this year?
I mean, yesterday I won a lot of flips. I mean, I think I didn't lose a single all-in pre yet, which is pretty fantastic. It's actually more insane than last year. Last year I just had full house over full house all the time, and this year I'm just winning all the pre-flip all-ins.
Day 6 is such an important day. We're going to be going down to a very small number of players. So what do you have to focus on to get there?
Last year I was the overwhelming chip leader. Now I have less than average, so it's a bit different. I just have to survive, kind of. Maybe I'll double up, and then it's going to get easier.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, back to the main feature table here as Koray Aldemir is hanging strong. Lococo here picks up ace-10 offsuit.
Lococo has played extremely aggressive all tournament. Love to see it. So is Lococo now no longer like a battle rapper? Is he a poker player? Is that what, you know? Have we adopted him now, like fully?
The way Lococo talks about poker.
I have a friend looks like you. Then I show you.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm watching you. Nothing.
No. Okay.
Lococo with
a good friend or bad friend?
Good friend.
Good one?
As I was going to say, Lococo, I chatted with him yesterday, seems very confident, speaks intelligently about the game of poker, 85. And on top of that, he showed yesterday that he is absolutely fearless.
It's just funny. He said earlier that his English isn't that good. He sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds better than you and I.
I mean, I do a daily vlog for our YouTube channel where I talk to some of the players in the tournament. We do some funny bits, but most importantly, try to cover the tournament. And Lococo was fantastic as Shepsky finds queens in the big blind, moves all in here. Started the hand with only 790K after paying the big blind and the ante. Looks as though he's all in now for 710.
Tricky spot here for Lococo and Kogel. Either one of these guys can factor in some dead money with that raise and a call being in front of them.
For people asking, we are down to roughly 120 players playing until about 1:30 in the morning Vegas time tonight. So whatever plans you have, you better cancel them because this is going to be a 12-hour day, and the estimation is that we will get down to roughly between probably 36 and 30 players at the end of tonight, and then the goal tomorrow is to play down to the final table. So whatever plans you might have, you might just have to tell your friends and family that you're not available for the next little while. As Lococo is reaching here, Donnie. He raises in hopes probably to isolate and gets heads up here against Shepsky. Got to take into account here, Donnie, that Lococo raised under the gun. So the ace-9 suited of Kogel must be shrinking in his hands.
Yes, I would think so.
525 more.
Oh yeah, 525 more. 710.
So it has to be 1.235.
One.
So Lococo is re-raising here in an attempt to isolate.
And two red.
Interesting that he's doing this because that big hand that we talked about yesterday, he tried to do a similar sort of thing and put out the wrong amount and then was forced to min-raise.
Ace jack again?
See?
Similar.
Citing that hand yesterday against Rebby.
All right, here we got an all-in on a call. Shepsky way ahead. Heads up against Lococo. One of his aces is dead as Kogel threw it in the muck.
One time.
But still, all suits are live.
One time.
Find out.
Look.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot that right.
Lococo can take this hit easily as Shepsky is all in for 10 big blinds. Here's the flop. Jack, 8, 6, 2 spades.
Kogel would have flopped the nut flush. Draw, sorry.
You know I love the backdoor draws. Lococo has some of them. Ooh.
Sweat card.
Big sweat card. 11 outs once for Lococo, who can only smile at this one. Let's see the river card. King on the river. That's not going to do it. Shepsky finds himself a timely double up here.
My turn.
They always turn equity. It goes without saying.
I don't want to see the turn. You know, like That's gross. Good hold.
Swinging out here. Where are we going?
Oh, Dan Smith, the Cowboy.
Cowboy Dan.
Can he stay on the horse?
Involved in a big pot pre-flop.
Oh, he's
and all in.
Oh, Dan Smith did not win that hand. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's out.
Looks like he was on a bit of a walkabout here during the all-in.
He was on the other side of the table. All right, so Dan Smith doesn't look like he's out here, but an opponent did double through him.
Just to recap here, Dan Smith had pocket sevens. Altman had ace-king and rivered a straight to double through Smith, who was left with 320,000 chips. So he's going to be...
That is Joseph Altman.
He's going to be all in really soon again in hopes to make a comeback.
I mean, this is kind of what happened to him yesterday. He was all in a bunch of times. Ended up making it through the day, so we could see a similar sort of spin back here from Cowboy Dan, sporting that double-up drive patch.
Dan Smith had a very epic day yesterday, battling with Aaron Zhang. Aaron Zhang, of course, the one player that everyone in the chat has been asking about, and here he is on the secondary feature table. Back to his usual playing style, finding himself on the turn with deuces.
Maybe if you want, text her and just say, I already texted her on IG.
I wonder how fast news has traveled among the players in this field, what this guy's playing style is, because right now he's facing a full table of new faces that he did not play against yesterday.
Very fast. Walking through the field yesterday a bit, a lot of players were talking about this guy Zhang up on the feature table is basically what they were saying. They were talking about the crazy hands that were happening with him. So yeah, word travels and word travels fast. You do see a lot of players as well that are watching PokerGO stream as they go, albeit, you know, they're on an hour delay, but they're still trying to get information as much as they can in as real time as they can.
For you guys in the chat, do you think Zhang can win the main event, or is his style just too volatile to, you know, make it stick for 4 more days? As he bets 765K here into Gisler, who has a pair and a gut shot straight draw, or sorry, double gutter. Queen ornate will make him a straight. He already has the jack, so not going anywhere now. But as we know from yesterday's stream, Zhang is not one to give up easily. And this is going to spell trouble for Zhang if he decides to keep firing as Gisler hits a straight on the river.
Check.
Only 1,000 likes so far, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smashing that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's an honor and a pleasure to provide you this free preview coverage as Lon, Norm, and Jamie Kerstetter are on the call on our PokerGO main channel. Tonight, of course, the night shift with Ali Najad and Norman and Nick Schulman. All the poker you can handle here today.
Looks like we got something coming here, Remko.
I mean,
we got those green goblins stacked up. Big bet here, 2.3 million looks like.
Oh my God. I mean, all we have coming here is trouble, but the spade being out there makes the decision that much harder for Gisler. Double checking the cards.
Gisler with 4.2 million behind at this point in the hand. Makes the call. Wow, gonna see the good news. His straight is good. Big dent there to Zhang's stack.
Wow. Aaron Zhang,
wow,
decimated in one of the first orbits of play here on day 6. He is not going to have the same firepower he had before. And his main event run is in jeopardy here. His main event run is in jeopardy. All right. Here a little bit of a day 5 recap. 380 players started, 257 were sent to the rail, and Lococo pulls off the bluff of the tournament. I mean, you got it.
That might be an understatement. I mean, it might be the bluff of like the last decade,
Definitely.
I saw Poker News did write an article that said, "Is this the best bluff since Moneymaker's bluff against Farha?" I mean, it was insane.
It was
the
up
bluff.
there.
I mean, it's up there, right?
Absolutely up there. I hope Chad is rooting for the Zhang Hurricane to take some more casualties today, because I really love that late night stream of him just absolutely running over the table.
Lou here picks up ace-10 in the low jack seat.
160.
For all those diehards that are with us here on YouTube, please know that in 5 minutes we'll be giving away a free year to PokerGO in 5 minutes. Super big giveaway only for you guys on YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel to be eligible for the giveaway. We're going to give away 1 free year of PokerGO action. So smash like and subscribe if you want to support our channel, and in 5 minutes I will ask the question of all questions for the free year of PokerGO. Gave away some free subs yesterday, had some fun conversations with the people that won. And if you spoil in the chat, you're banned for life, just so you know. All right, Lou here with a raise.
All in.
And
All in.
Jarai's moving on for 1.5 million here with ace queen. Action folding around back to Leo, so it seems. Leo giving it some thought here. 20 big blind shove. MM is asking, is there anything worth watching on PokerGO the rest of the year outside of WSOP? Well,
is that a real question?
Let me tell you. The new season of High Stakes Poker, Season 9, 14 episodes, some of the biggest stakes you've ever seen. They played 501K at the end of the season, well worth a watch. We have Poker Masters, US Poker Open, Super High Roller Bowl. We have countless high stakes dual streams. And of course, we have the entire archive that includes every single World Series of Poker episode that was ever aired, dating back to the 70s. So you can watch Stu Unger as Liu folds, and I expected him to toss these into the muck. You can watch Stu Unger win his main event. You can watch Phil Hellmuth win his main event. And of course, those epic years of the Poker Boom era, Donnie, 03, 04, 05, 06. Cannot enjoy it more, reliving some of those epic moments. And while you're at it, check out PokerGO Hold'em on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. It is now free to play. Scan the QR code or go to PokerGoHold'em.com to play some social poker for free on your favorite devices. So yes, there's plenty of stuff to watch, and we have all the stuff going back to the 70s. So epic action from those years. I must say, if you are a poker fan and you have not watched all of our archives, you are really missing out.
Oh yeah. And then just quickly on some of the stuff you hit on, Poker Masters is streaming this September, leads right into Super High Rollable, $300,000 buy-in at the beginning of October. I believe that's going to be 3 straight days of coverage for Super High Rollable. We're filming a new cash game show. Brent Hanks is leading the charge on that, soon to be announced. You guys are not going to want to miss that one.
I heard some names.
Good?
It's very good.
Phenomenal?
Yes.
Great. And then we have the PGT Championship, the PokerGO Tour Championship, coming up in December as well. That stuff alone, I mean, is enough.
I mean, today stream alone is enough. Krentzman here with the raise with ace queen offsuit, making it 160K. Blinds 40K, 80K with a 80K big blind ante. The price of poker is sky high and ever increasing. Four minutes left before our first giveaway on the stream. We'll do plenty more. Don't worry about it. As we are eagerly awaiting what Aaron Zhang is going to cook up next. Finding ace-8 offset in the big blind here. He's been on such a massive run. It must be a little bit frustrating to now perhaps having to switch gears. If he's even able to. Wow. Zhang just keeps blasting, puts Krensman all in, and he makes the call. Ace-8 offsuit versus Ace-Queen. What is happening with Aaron Zhang?
Yikes. That's all I got to say.
As much as he was in tune with the action on the prior days, right now it seems as though he
hasn't been too talkative either.
No.
You know, so a little bit out of sorts. Maybe it's the lighting at this secondary feature table. I don't know. He's caught up in his own little hurricane, that's for sure.
Wow.
Spinning a bit out of control right now. But hey, he can still hit an 8.
Queen 6-5 rolling off.
Going to be much harder now.
Zhang desperately looking for running cards here. Running 8s or running straight cards. As Krensman is just accepting this donation as a 6 and a turn, ends this hand. And Aaron Zhang is all of a sudden down to 2.3 million.
Wow.
The fairy tale might be over real soon if he continues to play like this. All right, our first annual sub giveaway coming up in just a few seconds.
We've seen similar things up and down before with Zhang, so you know it does look kind of bad right now. Things are trending very much in the wrong direction, but the style he plays, he can certainly spin it up and spin it up very quickly.
Here's the key eliminations from day 5. Gil Bauman, John Juanda, Brian Rast, and Taylor von Kriegenberg all were sent to the rail. Here's Dan Smith. That looks like
Dan Smith is on his way out the door.
That
Michael Rocco there.
Wow, Dan Smith, legend of the game. Almost 40 million in career tournament earnings, and he won't be adding any millions to that today as he has been knocked out. $62,000 is, of course, not what he was looking for. One of the greatest players of his generation. Gave us a good run. GG, Dan. GG. Swinging back over to the feature table. Let's see if the Lococo show is back in session.
Heads up, yes.
Yeah.
Heads up.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Hello.
There's like one there.
Oh, it's right there.
But yeah.
Oh, we're straight back over to the secondary table as we are on Aaron Zhang watch.
Any red ball?
Can I get a water?
I good.
For the first giveaway. Let us know where you're watching from. I'll pick a random person. Let us know where you're watching from. I'll pick a random person to give you a free year of PokerGo. All you have to do is be a subscriber to our YouTube channel.
Can I get 2? We play 5 and 6 levels.
For all those people asking about extending our stream, we're not going to talk about it until we hit 6,000 likes. We did 5,000 yesterday. Let's make it 6,000 today. I'll make the phone call. You guys know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We love bringing you the free content, but of course, it's going to be a 12-hour day on PokerGo, and you're not going to want to miss that action.
You heard this, man. Smash that like button, people. Let's go. If you're watching the video, hit the like button. We can see the numbers. It doesn't add up.
Wow, we have literally the entire world watching, so it seems.
It's great to see. Absolutely great to see. A couple people from the Netherlands in the chat. There you go.
Represent.
Italy, Maryland, Sao Paulo, Wisconsin, Indiana, Lithuania, Canada, Erie, Pennsylvania. You'll love to see it. Remko just cracked open a beer. Just kidding, it's a Coke Zero.
I'm saving my beers for after the main event. As Krensman, fresh off of a double up, is contemplating defending here in the big blind with 7-3 suited. You love to see it, even just the thought.
Yeah, but Jerez here made it 2.5x, so a little bit larger on the sizing, not just your standard min raise.
Wow.
Hard to defend there with the 7-3 suited.
Thank you.
Straddle.
Hit that like button, people. Let's go. We're on our way. We are on our way.
Minnesota, Okinawa, France, South Africa, Manchester.
I'm just blind limping.
Sweden, Greece, Kenya. Phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. All right, here's a little look at the Zilong Zhang roller coaster. or as I should say, straight to the top, and then all of a sudden today he is cratering. He's got his eyes closed, perhaps fatigue setting in as well. Donnie, we will never...
That graphic doesn't fully tell the whole picture because on day 5, like he was up to $9.5 million, he was down to $5 million, and then he finished on about $7 million. The day before that, the same sort of thing, like up over 5, down to 2, like, you know, all over the map.
PokerGO.com, by the way, available worldwide. No blackouts for the final table. The final table will have commentary by Lon McCare, Norma Chad, and Jamie Kerstetter. It'll be a 2-day affair. 2 straight days of streaming on PokerGO.com.
Oh.
If you just want to watch the final table, I can also say that we have a monthly plan available, only $15. But if you want to get the full experience, use promo code GETWSOP30 to save $30 on your annual subscription, bringing the cost down to $5.80 per month.
Yeah, help Remko and I out. The more annual subs we get, the better we look.
All right, I'm drawing for the winner in 1 minute.
How about after this hand?
Okay,
sixes versus deuces.
After this hand.
Could be over quick. Could be over in a couple minutes. Gisler here opened it up. Min raise, 260K. I thought it was English only at the table, but
it sounds like he's maybe on the rail talking to a friend. Sounds like he's telling a hand history.
Well, that's your eyes. And yesterday, at one point in the tournament, there was a ruling that was happening at his table, and they actually need a translator to help him understand what was going on. They got one here. It is a very international crowd here at the World Series of Poker. Somebody came and spoke French to help relay what the floor was telling him, and play carried on at a pretty efficient pace.
I mean, the main event is pretty international, but it's not as international as our chat.
Oh, no. Heck no.
Every continent is represented. Skull Mike donates $10, says, keep up the excellent work, gentlemen. Let's go Kogel and Cedric Trevino.
Is that Skull Mike from the Lodge?
Yeah, the Lodge Live.
Love it. Love it, Mike. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, my man.
By the way, please shout out your favorite players remaining in the tournament as we have a fun little battle unfolding here, Donnie, with a fully counterfeit board.
Oh, yeah.
Sixes versus deuces. Neither hand
This is one of those spots where position will likely win. Aggression will likely win. So I give the nod here to Gisler. Does check behind, though.
I was going to say, is the 6 going to play?
The six plays.
If this goes check, Gisler will take it down with his 6.
Well, Levine knows he can only win with a bet. So here we go. I love taking action here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Come on, Gisler. This was your chance to call it up. Call with 6 high.
Beautiful bet there.
All right. Winner of the giveaway for a free year of PokerGO. Please know that what you have to do is send an email to social@pokergo.com with a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube account so I can see.
Having Zilong Zhang 2 to your left on day 6 of the main event is not an ideal situation for a lot of people, but for John in seat 1, he says he's not bothered. He actually likes his seat. The two came in with fairly similar stacks to start the day, and he told me either I'll get him or he'll get me. Now, after play finished late last night, he actually went back and watched a bunch of the coverage, so he's pretty tired, but he said he's sure Zhang will wake him right up.
Gisler knocked out Brian Rast yesterday and deep in the tournament.
And Gisler probably got information that he wanted from watching the stream that led him to quickly making that call on the 3 flush board when he made a straight versus Zhang.
Sure.
That led to him chipping up very nicely here at the start of the coverage. As I was saying, the winner is, I have it here on my screen, I just had to be quiet there for a second for Kara. Edward Acosta. Edward Acosta, who said Tampa Bay.
Love it.
Congratulations, Edward. Send an email to social@PokerGo. We'll figure it out. Send you the promo code. Nigel says, Novi Sad, Serbia, shout out, great stream. Nigel, thank you so much. I visited Novi Sad, actually. I went up to the castle. Had some nice food there. Lovely city, Novi Sad. Shout out to you. Jarais here raising with 10s. Lavenberg calling with ace-jack suited. as most of the action so far has been on the secondary feature table.
Oh, yes. Kind of expected it being Zhang's table and all, you know. Jirais is he's sticking with the 2.5x pre-flop raise. Everyone else seems to be min-raising out there. Blue gives it up with the 5 deuce of clubs. I'm at a favor to call there.
Let's see a flop here. In a pretty pure coin flip situation, we see, wow.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello.
There it is.
We got the quads.
Hold on, Donnie. Hold on. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What am I seeing?
The royal flush draw is still alive.
Yes. Here we go.
You know when it says 0.1%, that means queen of spades, king of spades on the turn and river, as Lavenberg is not drawing dead.
Oh, that's yours.
Not drawing dead. Shout out Michael with the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. He says, LFG Cedric, Imran, George Howe, Team Bros. Let's go.
Thanks to everyone trying to scam their way into a subscription by emailing.
Gotta love it.
Very well tried. It's not gonna work.
Deuce of Hearts here on the turn kills all of our dreams of a royal flush, unfortunately. Peter Coe says death by quads. Yes, death by quads is right. Jirai's just sitting there. All 4 of the 10s.
Royal flush are now officially dead. That ship has sailed. As Jirais is trying to figure out how to get some value out of these quads.
$225K is the bet.
I said, if your name was called as the giveaway winner, then you send us an email. Very simple. Edward Acosta, congratulations. You won the free year of PokerGO. As Lavenberg is not giving up just yet. Music to the ears of Jirais, who was hoping for a king to get Lavenberg to make his Broadway straight. That does not happen, and his opponent is left with ace high.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Get us up to 6K likes. Let's go, people. Come on.
Promo code, by the way, get WSOP 30 to save $30 on your annual sub.
Less than $6 a month with that promo code. That's what you get.
We are down to about 120 players in the 2022 WSOP main event. $10 million first prize. First prize will be handed out, Donnie, after a 2-day battle at the final table. It's going to be grueling.
Absolutely epic entertainment at the highest level.
If you're
Jirais here coming with the bet.
Snap fold from Lavenberg,
and bet was 675,000. Quick fold from Lavenberg.
No worries, Himesh. Hopefully we'll draw your name the next time. Shout out to Himesh Patel. By the way, Donnie, we're approaching 5,000 likes.
Oh.
Which means we're also approaching 6,000 likes.
That's right.
Here's another all-in situation at the third feature table.
We got Koray again?
Koray Aldemir versus Jack Allen. Looks as though Allen there with the, looks like ace-9 against Koray's king-jack.
I mean, decent flop for Koray.
I mean, this is a very, very much action flop between these two players, as Koray is always cool, calm, and collected. But he's going to need some help to send Allen to the rail. Ace high still in the lead. 3 of spades, not going to change a thing. Koray's going to want an ace or a 9. Or a king, or a jack.
Yes.
Does he have enough outs, do you think? Too many outs syndrome?
I mean, Allen does block the ace and the 9.
Too many outs for Koray Aldemir as Jack Allen doubles up.
You never win the ones with too many outs.
Looks like it was for about $1 million or so.
The tide is turning.
Yeah, he's human.
He is human.
Thought he was God.
Just shy of 1 million chips there, going the wrong way for Koray Aldemir, but he is, of course, still one of the favorites in this event. Damian Salas, 2020 champ, still in the hunt. Very impressive. Also made the final table, was it 2 years prior, Donnie, 2017?
Yes.
The two former champs still in the hunt. Aldemir, of course, won $8 million in 2021. Salas only 2.5 million. As we look at the counts from around the room, Matija Dobric, 9.1 million. Espen Jorstad, recent bracelet winner on 5.9 million. Antoine Labat, former 10th place finisher, 4.7 million. Then Andrew Ye, 4.7 million. Pick your favorites from the screen, as Marco Johnson is also in the hunt. Mixed game specialist who has been killing it for many years at the World Series of Poker.
Next time, in your face.
20,000 people watching. Let's give yourself a round of applause.
I hope people actually gave themselves a round of applause.
All right, because we got the 20K viewers, I feel as though we're going to get to 6,000 likes. And you know how that. You know what that means. I'll try to extend the stream.
Loretti said 1 more hour, please. Listen, we told you if we get to 600 likes, my guy Remko's here going to call the boss man, just like he did yesterday with 5,000 likes. But we upped it a little bit this year.
I'll let you
Sorry,
take it
today.
over, man. Look like you're doing a fine job.
Someone else has got to talk. Can't just be me.
Much quieter feature table today as Lococo finds King Jack offsuit.
The stage is all yours, my man.
I'll take it.
You got chips to work with now too.
Yes. Could actually play some poker now.
I think I'm on for what's created. I'm a little bit.
Enjoy.
A little bit worried.
Compared to yesterday, things are off to a bit of a slow start. It feels as though
I think
some of these players are still waiting for the caffeine to kick in.
Walk out. If you just walk away from the table, you're good. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Got some fans for Adrian Attenborough in the chat. He's made a deep run before, Donnie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I saw his name in the counts a couple of years back. It's a certain type of player that just knows their way around these big field tournaments. As Lococo is down to just one player to face here, as Shepsky finds King 4 suited in the big blind. Gives it up, and Lococo takes it down.
From Brisbane.
We are down to about 120 players as of right now. These guys are going to play another 12-hour day today. So once the free stream finishes, make sure you watch our continued coverage.
The love for what you do, you know? I love freestyle. I love poker. So when you love something, you did with your heart. You do with your heart. You do with your blood. You are not thinking in win. You are thinking in be yourself, you know? And I think it's the art, it's like that. It's flow, you know? It's flow. And I have like half of my life making rap battles and freestyling, so I have to be good.
Lococo talking about his love for poker and his love for freestyle rap. In case you're unfamiliar, Papo MC, a massive superstar in Argentina. By the way, let's hear it in the chat from my Papo MC fans. There must be a lot of Papo MC fans in the chat right now. As Cruz raises here with King Jack offsuit, Kogel finding the best drawing hand in all of poker, Ace King offsuit. Welcome to Argentina, Donnie.
That's right. Welcome to Argentina. Saw a donation in there from Aussie Degenerate. Said he heard Brisbane. Let's go. That's right.
Tran here with the real decision, finding pocket nines. Knowing Tran's style of play, I can only imagine he's going to try to find a better spot to get his money in the middle.
What a level so far.
Sick fold, Kenny Tran?
I mean, if you're Kenny Tran and you've been deep in the main event before, you know that pocket nines right there in that spot is not the hand to tangle versus a raise and a re-raise. As Lee looks at sixes on the button, and
poker.
He seems a little interested here.
More than poker, the swingy game.
Sixes into the muck as action is now back on Cruz, but not before Papo MC throws 10-5 suited in the muck. Current payout $63,000 for all the remaining players. We're going to rapidly be approaching the $100,000 payout mark as Kogel picks this up before the flop.
Being on the live stream has made you guys more aggressive than normally.
Lou with a donation. $2 says, great coverage, fellas. Appreciate it. Thrill Seeker, $1 donation. Appreciate it as well.
Table captain, get that clout.
Very
Look at me.
What you got there, big one?
I'm going to say this warning once. You guys spoil anything in the chat, I'm snap banning you. Okay?
I like it.
So don't do it. Let's all be on our good behavior.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't come to play for clout.
Yeah,
Here's the
came to win money.
tournament overview. We started with 8,663 players. There's 120 remaining.
Last chip on this table.
Oh, sure, I like it.
Except, you know,
that's how it's supposed to be.
But hell yeah.
Talk a little shit on the side, nothing wrong with that.
Mainun Verbrechen donates €5. Says, is there any amount of likes to consider a 4-hour stream? I'm sorry, I'd probably get fired if I did that.
Everybody's goal, I'm assuming.
However, you can just sign up to PokerGo.
If it's not,
There's monthly, quarterly, and annual plans available.
10 mil looks a little bit better.
Only $15 for the monthly plan.
I just care about having fun and playing cards.
We got 6K likes. You better make that phone call.
All right, I'm going to make that phone call. I'll be right back.
Remko's actually stepped out of the room to make the phone call, just so you guys are aware.
What you got last name?
Cruz here
What you got last name? It doesn't matter.
has been quiet, but gets involved here with the ace-king, raises it up to 165K. Stanley Lee, king 10 of hearts, sitting on 2.15 million.
How you going to go for the 4-bet? How you going to go for the 4-bet?
I'm going to 3-bet hand.
You guys think we can hit 7,000 likes by the time Remko gets back in this room? Got about 900 to go. Let's go. Smash that like button. I know more than 19,000 of you are watching. So hit the like button. Come on.
Ace-king
MM, they very might come back with a counter. I mean, our bosses do like to strong arm us at some points, but the more ammunition we have on our side, the better we can make the case. Lee does make the call with the king 10 of hearts.
Playing 2 million? And then I want to send if you...
We're going to go to a flop. Similar stacks here between Cruz and Lee.
I feel like the hand was real.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cruz smashes this one.
You're going
Ace,
there.
ace 5 on the flop. Trips for Cruz. Not much there for Lee. He does have a backdoor flush draw with the ace of hearts being on the flop. Cruz checks it.
You guys look about the same, correct?
Yeah, 2.1, 2.1.
Yeah, of course.
Does the secret work. Buying for this one, $10,000. Players are currently guaranteed $62,500 as the payout. Wow, quads again. Second time we've seen quads on this stream. Welcome back, Remko. We got quads again. Just quads all over the place.
Oh my God, I came back at the right time.
You did come back at the right time.
For people that are asking for the extra free hour, I was told if we get to 7,777 likes, we're going to keep going for another hour.
You know what's funny? Is somebody in the chat said the boss is going to counter and say we need 7,500.
That's it. That's the counter.
So MM, listen, you called it, man.
7,777. That's the number.
You guys only got 5 minutes to do it because we're scheduled to go off the air in 5 minutes. So you better make this happen.
God, I love the look of quads, and quad aces just looks so much better.
Quads all over the place.
You know, when I see quad aces, you know what I think? I wish I was playing video poker.
Of course.
Nothing much here for Lee, even though, of course, a board like this looks very bluffy if you're facing it. Cruz loving his life, hoping to come across weak here in this spot.
Are these yours?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
they put us
Okay,
for us.
Thank you.
Lee lays it down. Disciplined fold. Well done.
What's up, man?
If you're just tuning in, this is day 6 coverage of the World Series of Poker main event. $10 million first prize. There are 120 players remaining.
James Hobbs, start of day chip leader right there. Spoke with him last night.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
James
Oh, wow.
Hobbs has been having a rough day so far. Lost 45% of his chips here in the early goings, down to 6.9 million chips.
It's been a rough past couple days for the chip leaders. Taylor von Kriegenberg out, came into yesterday with the chip lead.
Here's a look at what day 6 means and how the chip leaders have fared so far. Henry Park in 2021 finished 6th. Timothy Sue finished 8th. Michael Dyer 3rd. And Robin Hagele finished 27th. So it's not a guarantee for a win, but it is still a good setup for what's to come. It always comes to 7. One of my favorite and craziest final tables at EPT Barcelona way back when. The kid who won screaming, "It always comes 7." Shepsky lays it down. Action on Lococo on the button. Ace-3 suited, he's for sure going to raise that.
You got now like 25.
Lococo taking his time here before raising it up.
Well, I kind of wish I got the full double.
You worked for it a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you.
Paoletti gives up ace-6 in the small blind, and Ilya folds
better,
the
get
big
full
blind.
double and have to risk being knocked out? Or
I would rather that.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't ace too.
Yeah,
I feel like you almost full doubled.
Yeah,
You showed the ace
You're like
of
maybe
spades.
100K shy of it.
Yeah.
There's no risk. It's like
Exactly.
yeah, it's like
Tight player.
someone told you
Tight player.
doubled up with that.
You only showed good hands. So
There it is. All right, extra free hour coming in. Let's do it, people. Thank you all
Love
so
it.
much for tuning in as Zhang raises here with 7-6 offsuit. Trevino looking at ace-jack offsuit, makes the call. Ooh, jack 5-4. Knowing what we know about Zhang's playing style, this might go for stacks because he has a straight draw and he loves playing aggressively. Lococo on the main feature table, taking it easy. That is not in Zhang's playbook, as he bets 180 here on the flop with his straight draw. Levino defended his big blind.
Somebody got to turn their ringer off.
Exactly. Let's see what we'll get here from Trevino as he check raises. Wow. Donnie, knowing what Zhang has been doing, I'm worried we might see him go for it here. Trevino makes it 470K. Zhang has not said a word here on day 6, even though he was all talk all day on day 5 yesterday.
It's very weird how he hasn't been talkative. This looks like he's about to rip
No
this
pay
in.
jump yet.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't watch on pay jump, but just
Trevino.
a bit long.
Cedric Trevino, known as Poker Traveler, Poker _ Traveler on Twitter.
How much of the race?
It's to 470.
Zhang still has plenty of chips to play with, but committing here feels like something that he would do, and he just makes the call. We're going to see a turn. Six of clubs on the turn. Trevino adds a flush draw while Zhang adds a pair. And Trevino puts Zhang all in. Perfect card for Trevino, Donnie.
You know what they say. Ace Jack ain't holding back.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Reminder to everyone who's just tuning in, Zhang was up to over 10 million chips late on day 5 yesterday. Had a rough last level. And now all of a sudden, he finds himself on the ropes.
Yes, he's going to need to be logic here, think this one through and make the right decision, or he could be out of here.
I wonder why Zhang is thinking that Trevino can just have complete air here. Because even against weaker hands, he still doesn't have a great
It's
hand
also a
himself.
spot where, I mean, I just don't feel like players are really going to try and get too out of line and bluff Zhang because of the way he's been playing so far this tournament.
Yep. You have to be
aware.
aware.
I think they're going to do what Trevino is doing here, where they're going to take a hand like top pair, which is a strong hand, yes, but not the strongest hand in the world, and they're going to go for as max value as they can because of the way Zhang has been playing, which then tells me that I just don't think people are going to get too crazy against him and bluff.
Don't worry about it.
Aaron Zhang makes
Oh,
the call.
wow, makes the call.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I did not expect that at all.
Wow. He still has outs. He's not dead yet, but holy cow.
Aaron Zhang halfway out the door, 23% chance to survive here. Looking for a 6, a 7, or a 3, or an 8, of course. 10 outs only, or his main event run
7, 8,
ends.
red.
Clubs are dead, of course. Wow.
Flash.
River card, King of Diamonds, and my jaw is on the floor. Aaron Zhang from 0 to 0 in a matter of moments, and he's been eliminated on day 6, cashing for $62,000. What an unbelievable turn of events.
I mean, wow. I don't have anything to say. I mean, wow. He's been right so often this tournament, really trusting his play, trusting his instincts, and there, just a misstep, and it cost him his entire tournament.
Here's a look at the headliners on day 6, and Zilong Zhang eliminated the 2022 version of Jamie Gold. Dan Smith also on the rail, as we have, we have some superstars still in the mix, and of course the biggest of all is the reigning main event champion, Koray Aldemir. As Damian Salas finds himself all in at a risk here with Jacks versus Ace-4.
Yes. I think he won.
Vamos. There it is. Vamos for Salas, who finds himself a double up.
You know what they say. Welcome to Argentina.
Exactly.
Print the shirts. Let's go.
All right, players are about to go on their first break of the day, but we are not going anywhere. We're going to extend the stream for 1 more hour. So refresh your beverages, maybe grab a snack. We got an hour left of coverage here on the free YouTube stream.
Free poker game out there. You're on fire. PokerGO Hold'em. Play anywhere, anytime. It's just like the shows you love on TV. Think you can beat Phil Hellmuth? Then download and play. The Poker Bread is waiting. Download PokerGO Hold'em today. Available in your favorite app store. Get in the game.
All right, back inside the room here as you guys watch some player highlights on the live stream. But of course, Donnie and I will stay with you here as we don't take breaks. Donnie and I don't take breaks. By the way, let's go back 1 second here to the Aaron Zhang bust out. F in the chat for Aaron Zhang, because this man brought us more entertainment than we could have ever wished for on day 4 and day 5 of the main event. Now that he's been eliminated, we'll be looking for a new hero on day 6. But I have to say, that was 2 straight days, Donnie, of must-watch poker.
Absolutely must-watch poker. I mean, even though Zhang isn't going to finish in the top 100, isn't going to make the final 3 tables, isn't going to make the final table, he truly did make a name for himself. I think a ton of people got on board the Zhang train, as did you and I. He was wildly entertaining. He's going to take home a chunk of money. I believe his payout was $62,500. So nice little boost to the bankroll, and I think we're going to see plenty of Aaron Zhang going forward.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I think that Aaron Zhang, even if he never makes another run in the main event, will always be remembered for his crazy style at the feature table, especially late last night as he was clashing with every single player. He even joked about doubling up the entire table at some point during that day, and I think that's completely right as we are looking right now at some highlights from last night's coverage. So if you're just tuning in, this is the World Series Poker main event. We have 1 more free hour here on the YouTube channel. So if you want to grab a drink, this might be the right time. But we are back for another hour because you guys all smashed like, which we really appreciate. By the way, because we're on break, I think it's a good time for a giveaway.
Oh, I like it.
In 5 minutes, we'll do a giveaway for another free year of PokerGO. So a free year of PokerGO up for grabs in 5 minutes. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'm going to do something different this time. I'm just going to pick a random name from the chat. No question, no nothing. All you have to do is be in the chat, and I'll pick a random winner. Break is going to be for about 15 minutes. So if you have to make a run or you're watching us on mobile, just make sure you come back in 15 minutes. We're going to do 1 more hour. And no, the break does not count towards the free hour. We're going to do a clean extra hour of coverage here on the YouTube channel, so don't worry. You're going to get your money's worth. Oh, wait, it's free, so you're not even paying anything. But, yeah, do appreciate that. We'll pick a random winner in. We'll give everyone a chance to subscribe, by the way, because you can only chat.
Have you asked the question?
Like I said, there's no question.
I'm
just going to pick a random person from the chat.
Sorry.
But I'm going to pick someone in about 5 or 6 minutes because you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes to be able to chat here on our channel. So I want to give everyone a chance to play. Worldwide audience. Everyone gets a chance. PokerGO, by the way, available all over the world. If you guys have any questions for us in the chat, please let us know. We got some time now to answer some questions as chat is going bananas. I love to see it. Who are your favorite players left in the tournament? That's what I'm curious about, Donnie. Of course, it's going to be easy to get onto the Koray Aldemir hype train. Same can be said for Lococo. Do you have any other names in mind that people should be mindful of?
Yeah, I like Efthymia Litsu and Shelby Wells, the 2 women that are left. I think that those are great stories to be out there. I like James Hobbs, you know, just a little bit partial to after I spoke with him yesterday after play. I know he has lost about half of his chips after coming into today with the chip leader, but he did tell me yesterday that he's basically playing in remembrance of his mother. He used to play a lot of poker with his mother. She recently passed away, and this is his first time out playing this event. Doesn't play a lot of tournaments, but is playing, you know, with a bit of a heavy heart in you know, trying to remember her and make a run at it. And so far, so good. So we'll see if he can continue on and really make a big splash. But as I did say, you know, he came in with, I think it was 12.5 million and was down to just under 7 million. So we'll see if he can right the ship. But overall, still 6.9 million or whatever he had in chips is still a lot to work with.
And you still have some friends and old friends of colleagues in this tournament, Donnie. Brian Kim in the mix, Andrew Ye. It's kind of cool to see that, you know, the longer you've been in this industry, the more likely it becomes that you see.
Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable that, you know, we're going to know people that run deep in the tournament. I mean, you two, like always with the Dutch players specifically, or the Belgians, you know, Christophe de Mulder was running pretty deep. I think a day or two ago, Kenny Hallert was also running deep.
Marcel Lusk,
the Flying Dutchman returned. I mean, we haven't seen him in forever. He's back. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts, and love to hear from you guys in chat what you have as far as emotional involvement in this tournament, friends, family in the tournament. It's always great to hear. Clyde Brock is asking, is John Juana still in? He's been eliminated, unfortunately. Someone asked us how long we've been doing commentary. Well,
about a week.
Donnie and I have been working in poker for about 15 years each, and we've been doing commentary on and off during that time. However, getting a chance like this, talking to this massive audience on YouTube, is the very first time for us here during the 2022 main event. We've been doing lots of coverage earlier during the World Series of Poker, so if you love the game of poker, all I have to say is just subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're putting out daily clips on our channel. I do a daily vlog that's posted after the end of each day, and then we have a highlight package posted each morning. We're posting single hands as well, and we have highlights from, you know, our shows like High Stakes Poker on our YouTube channel as well. So I can only say that this is probably the most exciting YouTube channel to subscribe to if you are a poker fan. Cosmic Energy is asking how many pros remain. Donnie, that's a bit of a hard question to answer because we don't really necessarily know, you know, how these people identify as far as their poker prowess.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that, you know, the Aaron Mermelstein, Kenny Tran, Anton Labat, Alejandro Lococo, like those guys are pros, right? Just some of the unknown names, I mean, we don't know. You know, like, for example, James Hobbs comes into the day with the chip lead, says he doesn't play that many tournaments. Is he a pro or does he have a regular job? Like, just pointing that out is that you just don't know until you talk to these people. And as we go deeper into this tournament, hopefully we'll be able to flesh that out, not only for our own knowledge, but also for the audience out there, everyone that's following along.
Yeah, and I want to say that the word pro is a little bit overused. The word that I like to use is notable. Like, are you a notable player? Do you have a history with the game? Have you played on live streams before? And those are some names that we can easily identify. However, the beauty of the main event is that you make one big run in this tournament, and all of a sudden, for the rest of time, you are a notable player.
And I was also going to say that you make a run like this in the tournament, and you might become a pro in the middle of the tournament.
Exactly.
You might just call up your boss, just like you just did, and be like, hey, boss, I ain't coming back. Sorry. I'm making $200K. I'm good. I'm giving this poker thing a go. You know, if it goes sour, maybe I'll hit you up, but I'm trying to win that 10 milli.
Jeremiah says, how many chat pros are left? Well, according to the counter, there's 16,000 of you in here. So I guess there's 16,000 chat pros still in the mix. And I'm sure all of you will make the final table, which is going to be incredible to see. Seeing lots of love in the chat for our commentary, very much appreciated. You know, Donnie and I are fairly new to this game, but we try to promote poker. We try to promote the main event. And at the same time, you guys have to understand, we're also trying to promote PokerGO because we love our product. We love the stuff that we put out there. And, you know, it's a massive production that goes into putting on all these live streams, so, you know, it's impossible for that stuff to be free. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you got your pay-per-view for boxing, for whatever fight you want to watch, or perhaps you subscribe to NFL Red Zone, whatever the case may be. Look at it that way. You know, if you love the game of poker, that might be worth an investment for you. And I promise that we will keep delivering, as Donnie mentioned earlier. We got a really sick new cash game coming. Brent Hanks told me explicitly not to reveal any names just yet. So I won't, but I've seen the list, and it's phenomenal. If you watched High Stakes Poker in the past, if you watched our Heads Up Showdown, you'll recognize plenty of names from that field. And Donnie and I will probably do some more free previews of some of that coverage as well. Chat's been wild during the break. Love seeing that. And since I'm picking a random person, you guys are just on edge. I can tell, totally on edge. Great to see. We just got a few minutes left here on break before action continues, and then we'll do one more full hour of free coverage here on the YouTube channel. This stream, however, on PokerGO is going to continue until about 2 a.m. Las Vegas time, probably 5 a.m. on the East Coast.
So late, but so great.
Somewhere like 10 a.m. in Europe, maybe middle of the afternoon in Australia. So whatever you do, like I said earlier, cancel your plans and make sure to focus on enjoying the greatest tournament of the year. And if you can't, just catch the highlight footage that we'll be putting out tomorrow morning. But yeah, we're down to about 118 players. I believe Zhang just got eliminated before the break in 118th place. All right, 60 seconds left. I'm picking the winner for the annual sub. 60 seconds left. Just remember, you have to be a YouTube sub to be able to chat. As we're getting an update here that Aaron Mermelstein is now our chip leader in the tournament. As we are seeing some eliminations.
Crazy.
Stack up.
Aaron Mermelstein, 2-time WPT champion. Believe he won WPT Borgata and WPT Maryland.
Wow. I mean, anyone who's won a World Poker Tour has to be taken seriously, and giving someone like Mermelstein a big stack is obviously going to, be very hard to get those chips away from him. And I saw a question earlier about the payouts. The final 80 players will all receive $100,000, and we are rapidly approaching that mark. All right, time for me to spin the wheel and pick a random winner. By the way the contest works, you take a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube account so I can see your name on the screen, and then you email me social@pokergo.com. So no need to email me if I didn't call your name.
Ooh, I like it.
And for all those that tried to hustle me yesterday on the stream, I saw right through it. I saw right through it. You ain't going to trick me. But we're going to keep doing more giveaways on the channel, so no need to fear. The winner is Miss A. Pineda. Miss
Congrats.
A. Pineda.
Congrats.
MS.A.Pineda.
Is that a...
I hope I said that right.
Is that a full year?
Full year PokerGO.
Love it.
Free annual sub.
Absolutely love it.
There was no question this time. That was the trick today. There was no question. I just picked someone at random. That way, we got all hyped up. By the way, don't go anywhere. We're giving away more annual subs here on the free preview stream. When the break ends, play will continue. My name is Remko Rinkema, by the way. Donnie Peters alongside me. If you love poker, give us a follow on Twitter at Remko Rinkema, REMKO-RINKEMA. And Donnie_Peters. That is Donnie with IE.
That's right. We're running a giveaway on the podcast. Can I tell the people about it?
Please, go ahead.
So we're trying to get the podcast to grow. We would invite people to leave a review on whatever podcast platform, app, wherever they listen to the PokerGO podcast. Leave a review, take a screenshot or take a photo of that review that you left, and email it in to podcast@pokergo.com. And on Thursday's the day off, right? On Thursday, we're going to draw 3 winners of a $20 gift card to the PokerGO shop online. It's another giveaway we are running right now.
Everything.
We're giving away everything, okay?
I hope you're not giving away like our equipment and stuff,
I mean, maybe.
It's been phenomenal doing this coverage here of the World Series Poker Main Event. If you're wondering, when is this madness going to end? Well, day 6 is today. Day 7 will be tomorrow on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, there will be an off day for these players to get some sleep, prepare for the final table. And then Friday and Saturday is going to be back-to-back days of main event final table coverage on PokerGO. Donnie and I will be doing a preview as well of those streams. It's going to be a 1-hour preview of the final table. And it's going to be Lon McCarron and Norman Chad with Jamie Kerstetter on the commentary to find out who will win the $10 million top prize. If you guys have any questions for us during this break, please let me know right now, because we have some time now to answer some of these questions since we are on a little bit of a break. Joachim is asking if there's any promotions for the first month. You know what? There aren't, but I'd say for that $15 price point, in many places in the world, $15 doesn't get you a whole lot these days with the crazy inflation that's going on. So I would just say give it a chance for $15, and then of course you can continue watching afterwards. But I would highly recommend just getting the annual subscription. It comes down to $5.80 per month if you use the promo code GETWSOP30. It's well worth your investment, and I think that you'll love everything that we have going on. By the way, also live chat available on PokerGO.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun community that we're building, and if you want to be part of our community at large, discord.gg/PokerGO is our Discord community. We have lots of fun stuff happening in there as well. Donnie, always active in the Discord channel, always trying to make sure that everyone...
We do a lot of watch parties in there. We do some giveaways in there as well. Talk about our NFT project. We have some weekly home game stuff that we play with the community. So if you want to up the level of your fandom, you can join the PokerGO Discord, discord.gg/PokerGo.
The Brando is saying, is it really better for the game to shut up people that can't afford the subscription? Well, the Brando, if you don't subscribe to PokerGO, that's totally fine, because we put highlights of all our shows up on our YouTube channel. So we are trying to spread the word. We are trying to create as much poker content as possible. We've done more hours year over year of all the best shows. And just this morning, I put out a 40-minute highlight video of Day 5 coverage. So if you can't afford PokerGO, that's totally fine. You can still get all the highlights on our YouTube channel. And even if you're a Facebook person, for example, we also put our highlights up on Facebook. So even though the live streams are behind the paywall, we got to pay for this enormous production. There's over 100 people working to create these live streams.
I see about 10 new people every day. Like, where did you come from today?
I mean, this is a Super Bowl-esque type of production that we are putting on for the main event. And, of course, these are also being turned into episodes to expose our American viewers on CBS later this year to our main event coverage. So a whole lot goes into all this decision-making, and trust me when I say that we consider every single segment of the world when it comes to giving them as much poker content as possible. So let me know if you watched every single minute of what we have on our YouTube channel, because I call.
Yep.
I think I'm still the only one who's watched every single second.
Dara Tech said, do the casters avoid updates to make the reactions genuine? Yes, Remko and I watch the stream in real time.
Yep.
Or as you guys are getting it as well. We don't know what happened out there. We are tucked away up in this attic above everything. We can't even see down from the balcony because we got a big giant curtain in our way.
Which has Chris Ferguson on it.
Yes, which has Chris Ferguson on it. So,
and I'll give a little bit extra context. I have a log as a commentator that shows me what is happening in the tournament. Of course, there's no spoilers in that, but it'll say big hand. So I know something is going to happen. I just have no idea what's going to happen, which is kind of cool. Of course, we're trying to watch chat. We're trying to interact with you guys. We're trying to promote the game a little bit, and at the same time, we're trying to keep an eye on the action in the room, as well as what has been happening with the producers in the chat log. So there's a lot of crazy stuff happening, and right now there's lots of cheering going on, and we are back, baby. We are back on the Las Vegas Strip. There's the music that you guys all have been waiting for as we do one more free hour of WSOP main event coverage. What is happening here? Oh my God!
Is that Rabai?
Wow!
Doing a jump kick.
Big
he's going to knock out his supporter. He needs to chill out a little bit there.
That was some Eric Cantona-esque karate chop action, as our boy Cavalier is still in the mix. Rebby sitting on a big stack, even though he lost a chunk to Alejandro Lococo in that massive bluff. And once more, Lon McCarron, Norman Chad, and Jamie Kerstetter on the call on PokerGO.com. We are back. The action is hot. The action is heavy. Tell your friends and family that we are going to continue streaming for one more hour here on our YouTube channel, as we have what looks like a new table, Donnie.
We do have a new table.
And why do we have a new table?
Because the Aaron Zhang show has moved on.
The Aaron Zhang show has come to an end, as the man who was steamrolling this tournament for 3 straight days found his Waterloo on day 6. Aaron Zhang busting out 118th place. I tip my cap to Aaron Zhang for delivering us some top-tier entertainment for the last few days as we look at the Zenny Eyewear tournament summary. Second biggest main event ever. 8,663 players in this event. $10 million for first prize. And our two most recent main event champions are still in the mix. Donnie, please tell me the odds of that.
Astronomical. It really is. It's just absolutely astronomical. It's great to see both defending champion Koray Aldemir and the winner of the year before, Damian Salas, still in the mix.
What are you playing?
Fighting to return to the final table.
Right.
Feels as though with the elimination of Zhang, we're reaching a bit of a, quieter phase of the action as we. Whoa! Someone just nearly died on
Somebody
stage.
Swallowed their microphone.
What was that? All right, the final hour of free coverage is now officially underway.
Is there one more stack on the other side?
I already miss Aaron Zhang.
He's a little.
Well, we got to find a new favorite.
Under 2, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Huh? A little under 2.
Alejandro Lococo is a good one.
A little over 2.
Oh, a little. Oh, I didn't see the stack back there. Okay.
Marco Lu says Orkreef is the winner of the main event. Well, let's hear some predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to win the main? King deuce deuce with 2 clubs on the board here. Cruz has a flush draw. Paoletti has the better hand with ace high so far, but as you can see by the percentages, this is basically a flip at this point. Unlikely, however, to go to showdown. And there's a club on the turn giving Cruz the flush. Small blind versus hijack. Action goes check, check. 6 of spades on the river. Cruz with the winner. Got some fans here. Eddie Sabat, Aaron Duzak. Efemia has some fans. Moon, Koray, Kogel, Kenny Tran. We got. Now that Zhang is out, Donnie, people are realigning themselves with different players. Love to see it. Action on Cruz, who has the winner here with the 1,000,000 chips in the middle. Let's see how much he's going to bet. Cruz hoping to get some value here from Paoletti, who, unfortunately for him, only has ace high.
I don't believe you, but I don't think I can beat all bluffs. So.
Paoletti folds his ace 10, but he definitely did not have the winner here as Cruz takes it down.
That too? Only option is.
You play basket?
What's up?
No?
No.
Because you fall and you.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know?
Doesn't want to talk to anyone today.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have the most broken jumper in the history of of street basketball.
Okay. Practice makes perfect.
You guys can see the chips there, presented by Stormex. Reds are 5K, greens 25K. Those lavender ones, 100K. And then black or very dark brown are the 500K, 500,000 chips, largest chip denomination in play.
During
Where
the
are you
house,
from, Brazil?
during the housewarming, Donnie, you and I got a taste of some of these big chips that are in play, and I feel like right now every new level we get a new chip.
Oh yeah. Wonder how high they're going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's for sure going to be a millions going to come into play, right?
Yes.
And then a 5 million after that, I would guess.
Well, let me see here. There are 519 million chips in play.
Hello.
So 5 million chips seem like probably going to be the biggest ones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they need to go any. I mean, they might have had some made just in case, you know, like a 25 milli chip, which would just that'd just be crazy. But yeah.
I mean, if you're just watching the main event for the very first time, these players all paid $10,000 to play in this tournament. They all received 60,000 chips to play with, and right now we are playing 50K, 100K blinds with 100K big blind ante to put a little bit of perspective on how insane this tournament is. Kenny Tran here, ace-10 offsuit in the big blind versus Orkreef, who raises it up with king-queen offsuit. Let's see a flop dealer. 8-8-10 on the flop. Tran's ace high still in the lead. Eight, 8, 9 on the flop. There was no 10. Did I say 10? No, come on. Maybe I'm a little bit tired.
A little?
Lysol is asking, are the bigger denominations going to be the size of Frisbees again?
They are larger. Those, I believe those 500K chips are slightly larger than the other chips.
Also, 10 on the turn. I guess I have a bit of foresight. Check, check again. Ace on the river. 2 pair now for Tran, who plays it very, very slow. No value for him. But winning any pot at this stage of the tournament is going to be worth a lot.
You're due for one. You're due for one.
I haven't even started.
I know. That was like your first.
Sorry, it's a long way.
Tran with no pair and no chance of winning unless he pushes Daryl Dickin clear out of Clark County.
160,000 chips. Take that, Daryl. No, he says, you got it, Kenny Tran.
And he shows the bluff.
Oh, you need to get 9 high to win this game.
Is he worried about the ace? Not too much. Bets 250,000. Bergen makes the call, and he can say goodbye to those chips.
I make the value bet. I put you on Queen Jack. You have Queen Jack?
Wow.
You have Queen Jack, right? Oh, my God. Got to be the genius. I got to be the best.
And now he does make it 2 million. Henson folds the best hand.
And Kenny shows him the bluff.
I told you, I called you, show me the nut. I knew you had nothing. I even said it.
Good.
Scared me.
I mean, how does that not put a smile on your face watching Kenny Tran during the 07 main event making all those sick calls? 48 years old now, Kenny Tran still doing it, going deep in the main event as we are approaching the top 100 of this tournament.
Oh, thanks.
By the way, that 07 main event, bonkers. Crazy. Completely bonkers. If you want to watch some old school poker action, I would just recommend you, on a rainy afternoon, put on those episodes from back in the past and relive some of those moments. It's fantastic stuff, and we're excited that some of these legends are making runs again. And every year, I feel as though we have a different person from back in the day making a deep run.
Yep, we for sure do. This year, it's Kenny Tran. It's great to see Kenny Tran back making a run in this thing. That nostalgia really comes to fruition when you see him grinding this deep in the WSOP main event.
Little inside info here from Adam Preston. He says, I just checked the Poker Chip Forum. He said standard chips are 39 millimeters, standard oversized chips are 43 millimeters. The WSOP oversized chips are even bigger at 50 millimeters.
Wow.
We're working with some millimeters here. I mean, does size really matter, Donnie?
Depends who you ask.
Queens for O'Keefe here, raising it up to 200K. Lee has a very defendable hand in the big blind.
Oh, yes. I mean, he could also rip this.
What's his name?
Obviously, we know he's going to step in it if he does, but takes the conservative route here.
What's your first name?
Boras?
Roberto.
Alberto?
Boras.
Alberto.
Queen high flop gives O'Keefe top set.
He looks like
Lococo.
Roberto Lococo.
Marshall Man's asking, did Magnus enter the main? Yes. Chess legend and reigning world champion Magnus Carlsen played in the World Series Poker main event. He busted on day one.
Carlos. 1 million friends.
Know you now?
Alejandro. What's your name?
Kenny.
Kenny?
I feel like they should just give everyone those little like my name is things to stick on them before they walk up to the feature table.
You my last name.
I love it.
If I tell you my last name, would you tell it different?
I actually have Kenny Tran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a different trend?
2.3 million, 7.6. Yeah. I do my homework.
That's the only answer
So,
you have?
You did your homework
to me,
before
it
you
sounds
come
like
to,
Lococo
America?
didn't
Oh,
know
no,
who
no.
Tran was.
I don't work. I enjoy the life. And I lucky person.
Yeah.
Lee gives it up as the table chatter is increasing a bit as players get more comfortable after that first break. It must be impossible to play this tournament, Donnie, if you're aware of the tension.
You remind me of the very famous movie star.
Sorry?
You remind me of a very famous movie star.
Yeah?
Yeah. Boras, you know him? Yeah. Borat come to America. Very nice.
You know, that dude's skinny though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
He's a lot skinnier.
No.
Huh?
Borat because
He's just a bigger dude.
No, the other guy big.
You talk.
Huh?
You talk. I think you didn't.
The other guy talked to.
Do you have a sugar-free Red Bull?
What is going on?
A little bit.
Very nice.
Let me get you $1 US.
Poker?
There you go. Thank you very much.
Almost. 1.6, 1.4.
Who?
No? 1.2?
Who?
He.
I would like a couple of waters. Oh, you mean the tournament?
Yeah. Nice.
This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, for all your entertainment.
Cash $7,000. Much cooler.
Take care with him.
Of course.
Professional player. I'm rapper, but he's professional player.
Yeah.
Kogel here finds King Queen offsuit as things are lighthearted right now at the feature table, but I'm not sure if Lococo got the reference. Lee has been all business so far. Very focused behind the shades, not saying anything.
I think we're the hobbyist side of the table.
Yeah.
We got jobs over here.
Yeah.
You might not. You win 10 million.
I mean, we're all poker players. Like, you know,
Funny TV table.
professionals.
You, you need professionals.
Yep.
And you need
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
humans.
Amateurs.
Yeah, human is a nicer word. I like humans. Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
Supermans and humans.
Yeah. Exactly.
Gotta get the money from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Lococo very laid back, down to earth. Great guy to have at this table as Kenny Tran is trying to figure out how he can
I'd like to battle rap
get a
you.
chunk of those 10 million chips.
Yeah.
You make?
I like to rap. Yeah.
Oh, how? Of course, but I can't in English, you know.
Of course.
we can make a cipher or something.
Yeah, absolutely. A cipher.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
You can do a poker one.
When finish the day.
Yeah, we can do a poker cipher.
Do you listen to American rap?
Sorry?
Do you listen to American rap at all?
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Bottles or music?
Music.
Music?
Rap. Yeah.
Eminem.
Okay.
Number one. It's a lot of really good rappers here. Kendrick Lamar, I love Kendrick Lamar. Travis Scott.
Good luck.
Nas is my
Natalia Big.
Yeah.
Too many good rappers.
I feel you. I only like old school guys.
Like Fushnikens.
Who's that? I don't know. That.
Fushnikens, really old school.
I don't know who that is.
Elia all in here with ace jack suited for
moment of truth.
only 8 big blinds.
He actually the rapper back in Argentina?
Yeah.
Feature table cipher. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shevsky asks for a count with the ace-8 offsuit.
Doesn't have him covered by a lot, which will
You need my chips, I need yours.
which will like
We'll
make
help
it
each
less
other.
likely he'll make the call. Lays it down.
I didn't see my card, so.
Don't say, you know, you're a chip leader. Whatever you want, you know. Whatever. Whatever. I can't mess up with the rappers.
Elia
gets
it through.
First hand of the evening. Many more to come.
Ciao, my friend.
A little bit on Stanley Lee quickly.
Hey, Shaq, I like that hand, you know?
That's a good.
He's run deep 4 times in the WSOP Millionaire Maker.
Wow.
4 top 50 finishes.
That's crazy.
He has
It's
a
a good
47,
sign. Thank you,
a
Dida.
39th, 24th, and a 9th. Also has a 3rd place finish in the WSOP Monster Stack in the past. So
seen the shots?
knows a thing or two about grinding deep in these
I didn't watch.
really big field
but
tournaments.
I believe it. You said it. I believe
Pretty
you.
crazy.
Yeah. You don't look like the guy, you know,
No,
mess
I
around,
don't.
you know. No.
He's still there, poker.
Yeah.
Honest poker. That's
Honest- Oh, yeah. honest poker.
Theme of the day.
Producer's quick on this one. I mean, he looks nothing like him.
Nothing like him. He looks absolutely nothing like him. Now, if we can get Lococo to show up in that type of suit, wear those sunglasses, and shave the beard into a mustache, then maybe. But no, Kenny Tran is way off on that comparison. Unless
When are we going to get Sasha Baron Cohen to come play the WSOP Main Event?
I mean,
I feel like he would be like...
He'd be a great poker player.
He'd be great to have in this event.
Yes.
You know, he would create an absolute spectacle of the whole thing.
It's good to have some fun. Keep things lighthearted here on day 6 of the main event. Approaching the final 100 players out of 8,666. $10 million top prize. This is for a lot of marbles. By the way, if you're tuning in on YouTube, this is our free preview stream, which was only supposed to last for 1 hour, but hey, we extended the action a little bit, and we are doing 1 more hour. If you enjoy that, then please smash like if you haven't already. And of course, subscribe to our channel. We're going to do a few more giveaways, and giveaways are only for subscribers.
Lococo here picks up a big one.
I know what I have.
Look at the numbers game of the main event. Start of day 6. 18 players from California, 2 women remaining, 2 main event champs, 5 short stacks. Oh, sorry, the 5 shortest stacks. 5 big blinds.
Ollie, yeah.
Okay.
525.
Careful.
Hold you up there. I think that's like chain, and then this should be 55. Yep.
Rocco and Johnson in the mix here. As Johnson picks up the action here with
Put it
jacks.
right here. Now it does. You can do it?
That's fine.
It looks, yeah, it looks good. Now it looks like got a real button. Looks like a real button working.
I get the double button?
Yeah, double button.
Oh.
Double bonus.
When you turn the chair, it fell down. So
Bonus within bonus.
I think it's awesome. I think we
paper towels or something. We have a little still over here.
He can post blinds on he's got chips, so it's okay.
No.
We'll equalize things, bro.
One of the last 2 women standing in the tournament now at our secondary feature table. Euphemia Litsu over here in the 8th seat. Throws 8-5 offsuit into the muck as Altman has raised with ace-queen offsuit. Michael Rocco folds ace-8 suited.
We got Marco Johnson, a.k.a. Crazy Marco, also on this table.
They always say Crazy Marco, but he's really conservative.
No. Have you played with him?
I mean, I've been following him for the last few WSP events, and he seems to be...
Play with him in some sort of limit tournament?
Yeah.
Every hand. Max aggression. But I mean, he's very good, you know, but he certainly plays a wide open aggressive game and some of that stuff.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Shout out to all the fake people trying to hustle giveaway subscriptions. It's not going to work. Brian Kim moves to this table as well, Donnie. What can you tell us about Brian Kim? Because you and him go way back.
Yeah, we've been friends for a while now. He is a high stakes cash game player is how I would categorize him in the live realm, but he Used to play a lot in LA. I think, you know, if some people are watching this stream, they've probably likely watched Live at the Bike, and Brian Kim has appeared on Live at the Bike at times. And he's now living in Sydney, Australia, has a house down there with his fiance. And he plays hockey in one of the Australian, like, minor league hockey teams, but he's extremely good. Played hockey at UNLV.
Wow.
I think he was like, when they did the draft for this league, he was like the #1 draft pick. So, so yeah.
That's nuts.
That's Brian Kim for you.
As Baime and Altman are tangling here. Baime got an absolute lock on this hand, flopping a full house.
500,000.
Not much to go on for Altman.
We also see Litsu at this table, still with over 11 million in chips. Ong also has 11 million. I mean, there's some stacks here.
Mizzlesticks is asking which other main event champion is still in the tournament besides Aldemir. Well, that would be Damian Salas from Argentina, winner of the 2020 main event, which of course started as an online tournament and then was played out.
Yeah, so there was two online tournaments. There was a domestic version on WSOP.com, then there was the international version on GG Poker. The final tables then played out live to a winner, and those two winners faced off here in Las Vegas at the Rio at the time, and it was Damian Salas that ended up winning that tournament. So he won $1.5 million for winning the GG Poker version, and then he won another $1 million for winning that final heads-up battle.
Yeah, we had that little bit.
Making day 6 of the main event is a big deal, but is it as big a deal as your own honeymoon? Ding Zhang Ong thinks so. He and his wife actually got married in December, and they were on a delayed honeymoon, traveling mostly through California, then came and spent a few days here in Las Vegas when he just decided to enter the World Series of Poker main event for the first time ever. His wife flew home, and he's been out here grinding a stack. He now has around a top 10 stack and says his wife probably isn't even following the updates. She's just not that interested in poker. And I don't know, but I think making this final table might just make up for cutting the honeymoon a little bit short.
Wow. Donnie, would your wife follow you if you were going deep in the main event?
My wife doesn't like to talk to me when I play poker. She thinks that she's bad luck. So, I mean, at this stage, if it got to day 6, I think for sure. But we'd have to figure out what to do with our 16th-month-old. It's one of the things I wish, it's not just here. I mean, it's every casino in the world, is that young kids I wish could come in and rail their parents if they're deep. I mean, if a kid's 2 years old, is he really going to be playing at a slot machine? I mean, come on.
I haven't worn sunglasses playing poker in probably 10 years.
Bright in here though, huh?
Too bright? I just got LASIK.
Oh, you did?
I
understand.
I just got the very first time I wore sunglasses at poker, I had gotten like the eye drops.
Yeah.
Like I literally could barely drive there, got the eye duct, was wearing them for medical reasons, and I had great sessions. And I was like, oh, maybe there's
without
something
the glasses,
to this.
you see all the hollow rings, right?
Yes.
You want these pushed back?
Fucking pain.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I just got it
Oh, we
last
should look
month,
at
I
his
think.
cards.
Oh, 2 months ago. I used about one month to really recover from all these fights.
Then he could watch it on delay and see like
Even till now, it's
Idiot
not
Aces
painful,
when he was
but
like.
I still see the hollow rings.
Yeah.
Better to not know. 225.
Well, I wouldn't know. I just. But yeah, I never look if I don't need to. But
Johnson
I
raising here with
wanted
Queen
to
Jack
feel the
offsuit.
pain.
Ostapchenko, by the way, has cashed the main event 6
true
times
savage.
already.
Yeah.
How many?
6 times.
Jeez.
I think he cashed 6 years, or this is his 6th year in a row that he's cashed a main event. However, that doesn't include the 2020 version, which, if we want to
Ask him what he prefers.
include that or not, he might have
He
the record.
prefers that we show the
No,
cards.
he's not showing them even when he has them.
Oh, okay.
He for sure doesn't want to show them when he's not here.
Okay. I didn't know the first part, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one like.
Jack 4 flop here. Johnson
I make sure everybody
versus
all right,
Kim.
just chicken on the table, you know.
Yeah.
Make
Trips
sure
for Johnson,
nobody's,
flush
you know,
draw for Kim.
I mean,
our table?
No, yeah, I was still keep on.
You have your routine. You've been doing it for 6 days. Why stop now?
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
I can't.
You make sure Dan's Fiji waters are still there, that no one's gonna steal
Oh my
them.
God, I took 2 of them. I think one's still there.
I should have grabbed the other one.
I mean, I only got one bad poker.
One what?
One bad
Oh,
poker.
yeah.
bad or bad, both the same thing, you know. I don't have no fancy chips. Can't do nothing fancy.
Interesting clash here between two very experienced players. As Kim has a pair in the flush draw versus Johnson with trips.
Yeah, those chocolate chips are.
Yeah, some designer chips that make some designer moves.
Kim makes the call. To the river we go. He's got outs.
When we were at the 25K fantasy draft, bad card for Kim, great card for Marco Johnson here. When we were at the 25K fantasy draft, David Baker, ODB, was saying that Marco Johnson, who's known as, you know, a limit player, plays the mixed games, that sort of stuff, has done a lot of studying and gotten some coaching recently for no limit hold'em tournaments. So we might be seeing a little bit of that new knowledge on display as he's running deep in this WSOP main event. Not that he wasn't good before, but you know, trying to take his game to the next level is Marco Johnson. $1.25 million is the bet here. Just ever so slightly over pot.
Great sizing from Johnson, knowing what we know.
Yes, knowing what we know for sure. Third of his remaining stack is the bet on this river here.
It's pretty crazy to play a tournament with over, or actually just shy of 9,000 players, and you're facing an extremely tough opponent on day 6, while there's still lots of recreational players in the mix, and it's a bit of a minefield trying not to get too caught up in tough battles versus tough opponents.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to be selective.
I've dreamed about being here, but I didn't dream about being here and being in tough situations. Just thought it would be easy.
Brian,
what does he want? 1.25?
I didn't know Brian was so much of a talker at the table. He's
I mean, the fact that he doesn't call it off here right away definitely shows that, you know, his senses are right. There's a lot more going on here than him just calling off here with a full house. Big decision here for Brian Kim, even though he has his opponent covered by quite a bit. Once again, if you're just tuning in, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're approaching 10,000 likes on the video. I think our record is 11,000, Donnie. It would be cool to break the record here.
Usually play pretty quickly.
Yeah, can vouch for the past hour. I only call time on people who always tank.
Big spot for Brian Kim, who is correctly assessing that he might be beat here. But can he fold his full house?
Can I get a paper towels or something? Got a little bit of coffee spilled on the floor.
You betcha.
Okay, thank you.
Brian Kim not happy with the situation.
A little bit of a kind of a shrug there, like
one of those spots where I'm either going to look like a genius or like a retard.
Wow, Brian Kim lays it down. Excellent fold here. Full house into the muck. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a contender on our hands here. Brian Kim is locked in. Folds a full house. What an impressive fold.
I'll take care of it.
Is an impressive fold.
Gonna be on break.
Tricky spot.
Okay, there we go. You know,
He is going to find out, as is Marco. Marco's going to find out that he folded the lower full house. Brian Kim's going to find out that he made the correct fold.
Let us know in the chat if you would have been able to make that fold, as Mohammed, our chip leader from day 2, has been eliminated, and we see a lot more players being sent to the rail here. Wow. It feels like we're just losing half the field all of a sudden.
Bang, bang, bang.
Panning over here too.
We got an all-in here. Jeremy Steele is all in and at risk against William Nunley. Nunley was playing up on the feature table yesterday next to Aaron Zhang. Jack 7 for Steele versus King Deuce for Nunley.
Nunley in the lead with King High. Nunley impressed me yesterday during day 5 play. As a king on the turn will seal it, and Jeremy Steele has been knocked out. The flashy tracksuit hits the rail as Nunley rakes in the chips. Still in the $62,000 payout level as we are rapidly approaching the final 100 players in the 2022 World Series Poker Main Event. Swinging back on over to our main feature table, where it looks as though the action has been slow as 2 players are standing up checking their phones. Tran here in a hand versus Kogel.
Tricky spot here, button versus small blind.
Lee lays down the ducks, and Tran will now be faced with the wrath of Kogel, who has ace-king suited, and I cannot imagine him doing anything other than putting his opponent to the test. Playing a flop here could cause all sorts of issues for Kogel, who may just want to get it in here.
All in.
There it is, the shove from Kogel.
Wow.
Kenny Tran.
I mean, it's your hand, the ace-9.
Ace-9.
I was advocating for doing something like this, 3-betting it, and you're over here saying, like, this is why you don't 3-bet the ace-9.
Exactly. Not a fan of ace-9.
You just get it stuffed on.
Kenny Tran perhaps trying to save some face here. Donnie, don't see him ever calling here.
Thank you.
With 36 big blinds left, an ace-9 offsuit.
Yeah, a little bit of that old school pro Hollywood tank here. As you said, save some face.
You must come to London. London, one day. Londra.
I'm going to London.
There probably is a small chance that
So you called me.
Kenny calls here. I mean, I don't know, what, 5% chance?
We'll take a dinner.
Trying to make another sick call type of thing.
Thank you for the best dinner.
Kenny Tran does lay it down.
Yep, give this one up.
I'm going with my wife and maybe my family.
I mean, that position also, like Kogel, we know he has ace-king of spades, but he could do that on the later side as well. Stack size is set up for it, position set up for it. Kogel hasn't been playing well, he's been playing aggressive.
While you're at it, check out our shop, shop.pokergo.com. We have an online special, 20% off all our items through July 16. That means 4 more days to decide. We have high-stakes poker t-shirts, hoodies, no gamble, no future merchandise, and all sorts of cool stuff available for the true poker fans. So go check it out right now, shop.pokergo.com. And there it is, Donnie, the magic number. 100 players remaining right now in the World Series Poker Main Event.
I saw a hand history. Someone 4-bet.
It's always magical when we get down to
today
below 100.
People are. I think it was the guy that
People's crazy.
five bet you yesterday.
Huh?
I think it was the guy that 5-bet you yesterday. I think he 4-bet King 9 off.
What a fun hand.
Huh?
Yeah.
It was fun, no? Street poker.
Yeah.
Back to the basics.
Yeah.
I missed this hand. What happened? That was absurd.
Literally the most absurd hand I've ever.
Really? What did he have?
It's crazy. Like.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Huh?
It's. I mean, the hand is nuts. Like.
I don't know what he had. He said a
I mean, he's getting 9 to 1. I don't see how he folded. You know what I mean?
Was that hand shown on?
But no one know what he had.
Suited.
We saw what he had.
What did he have?
No, this hand. I mean, which one?
No, the hand where he 3-bet?
The hand that he did.
I didn't
The
see.
hand that he bluffed.
I didn't see.
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter.
But it was for value.
I think it was my first 6-bet bluff on a turn.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah.
With no fold equity?
Yeah.
Oh, you were bluffing?
Huh?
You were bluffing?
I mean, it was 9-8-7. King, 2 spades, 2 hearts. Bet, raise, in raise.
I mean, I
misclick.
don't want he called.
Of course.
With 2-7 off, I don't want he called.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Exactly, right? If he had
2-7 had pocket 7 man.
or, free deuce off, right?
Yeah, I don't want to call nothing.
Yep.
If he broke the cards, I'm happy, you know?
Yep.
Oh. 10 million pot.
Yeah, it was, 1.5 to win 20 or something like that. So, you literally just won it full from anything.
Definitely one for the record books.
Too much history in that hand. I play a lot of hours with him, and instead of the day, he showed me a bluff and said me, "Welcome to the table. This is Germany." He said me, That's what I say to him.
Who was it? It was
Welcome to Argentina.
Nick Howard?
I'm
French guy.
I was giving back his favor,
Yeah.
It was for disrespect him. That's
Just to watch out.
giving back,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Payback.
Well, you watched when you got home or something, or watching while you were playing?
No, it was just like a post on WSOP. But
Players talking about the
on
big
Twitter
hand
was,
yesterday
like,
that
roaring about
Alejandro Lococo played against Kareem Rabi. Bluff shoving the turn on a 9-8-7 king board in a crazy spot with ace-jack high. Rabi made the fold.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Just absolutely
he's got
wild.
eights again. Hell yeah. Street poker.
Yep.
And that guy with all the chips yesterday, he busted.
Zhang?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he busted today. It's crazy, man.
Wow. The 4-day chip leader?
Yeah, him. It's amazing.
What's
he blew out it.
Zhang. Or G.
What did I miss, Donnie? Anyone got 100 million yet?
No, just mostly table talk. They're talking about the hand that Lococo played yesterday against Rabi.
Austrian, Belgium, man. He's young.
The guy with
Basically some raise and take. It's pre-flop. Not too much happening in terms of the poker play.
Yeah, 9 or
nine.
Average stack right now, approaching 6 million.
Zhang.
5.1 million to be exact, with 100 players remaining and 519 million chips in play.
He was like, had all the chips in the thing.
So 51 big blinds is the average stack, Donnie. How about that?
I don't know if
Amazing.
with a big beard. And
absolutely amazing. I mean, this tournament's incredible. The structure is just so good.
He won it then. He had all the chips like that.
It was a good
Lococo here gets a walk.
Not one tournament is a big marathon. Not one in a level, not one in a day, not one in free.
A good one for big blind,
I don't know how I'm here. We're starting with,
We made space.
so little.
Good.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Big blind?
Oh, yeah. That's a monster in the big
Or you
blind.
can-
Sweetie.
You can get there.
We've been adding lots of new subscribers to our YouTube channel. Welcome, everyone. If you're a new subscriber, please tell us in the chat that you're a new sub to the channel. Love to hear it. We noticed that the majority of viewers on our YouTube highlights are not subscribed to our channel, and that means that if you're not, you're missing out on some great content. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have daily highlights from the main event, as well as highlights from all our shows. High Stakes Poker, High Stakes Duel, lots of fun stuff featuring Tom Dwan, Phil Hellmuth, and Daniel Negreanu on our YouTube channel. And we have the full match of Phil Hellmuth versus Eric Persson, which has almost 3 million views, I believe, on our YouTube channel as well. Oh, new subs, there it is. James is a new sub. Huberto. Wow. Young Dorito, Justice, Vincenzo, Leo. Love seeing it. Lots of new subs. By the way, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is all we ask. That way you're always in the know when we have cool new stuff going on. We're also going to do some more free streaming during the main event. So if you hit that notification bell, you will be the first to know when we are live again. Spoiler alert, we're going to be live tomorrow. Day 7 of the main event. Donnie and I on the call. Matt M says, who are these announcers? They sound like certified cuties. Donnie, do you consider yourself cute, Donnie?
No. I mean, my wife says I'm cute at times, but
that's enough.
Whatever.
That's enough for me. Donnie Peters alongside of me. My name is Remko Rinkema. The real cute one here is producer Aiden.
That's right.
Very cute. Yeah, that made him smile. Shout out to producer Aiden.
I just want to make it to the point in my commentary career when I get my picture on the screen.
Well, you know what I'll do tomorrow? I'll print out a photo of you, and I'll
tape it up there?
Tape it up there in the corner.
Actually, we did have on the secondary bonus coverage streams. We had our photos up there.
Oh yeah.
But I want the main. I want on the main one. You know, they show Lon, Norman, Jamie. They show Ali and Nick. I want to be up there.
Here's Kenny Tran raising up with ace-10 suited. Lococo 3-betting with jack-8 offsuit. Maybe fighting back again for that Borat comparison, Donnie. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he didn't like that one. Thanks to everyone in the chat. I would shout all of you out, but that would drive the rest of the people insane. As Kenny Tran is getting pushed around here today.
He is getting pushed around here. He might need to activate sick call Kenny Tran mode pretty soon.
Kenny Tran not laying this one down.
Not
so
4, right? 375.
Got it.
Kenny Tran making the call in position. It's not been his day so far, but he still has 37 big blinds left behind.
Good hand here too, ace-10 of clubs. Flops top pair and a backdoor flush draw.
Gutty ball for Lococo.
Tricky spot here is I'm assuming Lococo is going to continue with some aggression going forward, so could put a lot of pressure on Kenny Tran. Bet of 500K from Lococo. We'll see how Tran wants to proceed here. Can't imagine him going anywhere. It's more of a matter of is he going to call or is he going to raise?
If I'm in Tran's shoes, I definitely want to give Lococo the chance to keep firing.
Wow, it's a good number. I've won.
We are down to 100 players.
First timer as well. Yeah.
We have about 15 minutes left here on our free preview, so make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to know about when the next one is going to kick off.
Enjoy every minute of it.
I've enjoyed it from day 3. I made it in life day 3.
Yeah. Once you.
Who would imagine day 6? I know. Still around.
Lococo fearless.
Amazing.
We all know that, but can't see Kenny Tran laying this down. Top pair, top kicker.
Amazing. Hopefully it keeps going, right? But yeah, incredible.
Keep in the chair. Yeah.
Taking a bit of time here, Donnie. Not used to Kenny Tran taking this long.
I wonder if he's thinking about sizing. Yeah, looks like it.
Wow. Raising it up here with ace-10.
Like 1.5 million, 3xing the bet.
They play a lot.
Donnie, what do you think?
They do take it very seriously.
I mean, I think this opens him up to get jammed on if Lococo wants to get a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And Lococo has, you know, gotten super aggressive at the time before.
It's not the same.
But I also think Tran
nothing
has to call off if he gets jammed on here. He's just put so much of his chips in.
With my job and everything, it's tough to drive to casino and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't want to be. I want to be a hater, but
play some tournaments.
But be a hater. Come on, man.
But I know that we always talk about raising for information. being a bad thing. You got to have a game plan. If Tran gets shoved on here and gives himself a decision, aka not knowing what to do, then I'd be very disappointed. At the same time, also, I don't really see any reason to ever raise here with ace-10. Lococo, of course, is going to call you off with jacks, queens, kings, aces, and he's going to lay down all his bluffs. So I'm unsure what Tran is trying to accomplish here by raising.
Well, I mean, it depends what happens after this. You know, I can't necessarily say right now. If Lococo ends up going all in here and Tran calls relatively quickly, then he's raising for value and he's trying to get the money in.
Herky's Wings says, I'm hungry, I want a sub. Now you've made me hungry by talking about turning the word sub into sandwich-related talk. We all know I love my sandwiches. Donnie's a pizza guy.
What a misclick.
Oh, misclick. We missed that. Donnie, we missed something here.
Bet out 500.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
which part was the misclick?
I think the pre-flop 3-bet was a misclick.
I mean, that's like
Lococo. That's the second time something
second time he's made an error betting in that big hand he played against Rabi. You know, there was an error in the betting when he tried to raise.
But if
I want to earn it from you.
If it's a misclick, right? Wouldn't you want to give him even more chances to keep bluffing at it?
You don't want it. You don't want
From
it.
Tran's perspective?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know if Tran knew it was a misclick.
Well, you earned it though.
Right.
No, I
Well,
didn't.
the chat knew it.
You bet and then you raised.
Chad's way ahead of the game.
Yeah, I objected to fold.
That's why they're chat pros.
Exactly. Chat pros always in the
They forced the pot.
Oh, we got action here on the third table.
Koray. Always Koray.
3.7 million, 37 big blinds. Koray Aldemir peacefully grinding, as they say, as a lot of his red chips have been raced off. He's got some black 500K chips added to his stack.
Picking up that pot there, though. Small, but everyone counts.
I mean, Koray Aldemir has already outlasted more players this year than what he did last year during his
a wild
main
stat.
event win.
That's wild. Of course, last year at the WSOP, there was a vaccine mandate in place. It was at a different time of the year, taking place at the end of September up through November. So, you know, a little bit of a tricky thing. We see Andrew Ye here. Already won a bracelet, his first earlier this WSOP. He won the $10,000 horse event. Absolute battle in that one. I believe it was against Craig Chait. They battled for quite some time, long into the night. Ye is sitting on 1.5 million in chips. We used to work with his brother, Anthony Ye.
Anthony Ye.
Back in the old school days of Poker News, like, you know, 2008 to 2010-ish, around then. Anthony Ye was out there in the field grinding with us as a field reporter.
Here's the little WSB fact for you. 23 consecutive years with a double bracelet winner. The last miss back in 1999, as we see Antoine Labat on the left there, finished 10th back in the year that Hossein Ensan won the tournament.
I think it's 1.1 for sure, and then 500. Yeah, 1.15.
They said the guy
That's about
said
to
this
guess.
gets showed pretty much 90% of the time, and occasionally if a
Get
big
an all
hand
in here.
happens here. So my double
Khan
that
here
guy
with
might
ace-7
be on that.
offsuit.
Oh wait, did we get a page number?
Jams over a raise from Litsu.
I
Litsu
wish
lets
I
it
could.
go.
By the way, Litsu up to 12.2 million.
Oh, yeah. Cruising. She gives a little bit back there, but still very, very healthy in chips.
You know,
Why can't Phil Hellmuth wear this Aria jacket?
My range is
That one looks nice, huh?
Looks very nice.
Yes.
Here's a look at our secondary table. Marco Johnson, Brian Kim, and
I don't want to hear anybody
Efthemia Litsu
Any of my
headlining
friends
this.
telling
This
me,
is
"Oh,
a
man,
tough
you
table,
could've done
Donnie.
that, you could have done that."
I mean, they're all tough now, right?
True.
Everybody's an expert out there.
I don't think you make it to this
No, but
point in the
this is about
tournament,
like a
in
result-oriented
this
guy
tournament,
after they see
without
the hand,
being
like, oh, well, you know. Well,
a
that's
pretty
what-
competent, tough player to battle with.
Huh?
Are they still in? Those results-oriented guy, are they still in?
No, it's like, you know, result-oriented guy.
No, he knows. His point is that you're here and they're not.
Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry. Yeah, no, they're not in.
What have they done wrong?
I just want to make a deep run this one because there's no way I can.
You said you're never playing again.
But they got
Yeah.
We talked the other day.
There's no way. There ain't no way.
Always.
This is the grind, man.
How many times have you played?
Ostapchenko here
I
with
played
2
before,
4s.
Then I quit playing for a while. I played last year. I went deep last year too. But then after this year, I mean it's for young,
Pretty big
young
open.
guys.
315K at 5100.
I don't know how you do it.
More than 3x.
Wow. You should read my text. You should read my text.
That was a smooth transfer. How much you start with, sorry?
It's like 3.4.
I get that real quick.
Right? No,
no, because I mean
that's what you want to do, though, right?
Let you do it, man.
On here makes the call with ace jack.
You just slide right in.
Because I mean, geez, this thing is tough, dude.
We're almost at 10,000 likes. Let's go.
Yeah, if you enjoy, if you're passionate about it.
Get us up there.
It's perfect.
Oh wow, Altman here, 2 aces. The burgers, the ace burgers.
You know.
I mean, not only do you see a raise and a call in front of you when you get 2 aces, you see a raise to greater than 3x and a call in front of you. Altman puts it in.
17 bigs.
1.75 million in the middle.
Ostapchenko, very experienced in the main event and lays it down right away.
No, it's not 2 million. It's a little less.
Action will continue on PokerGO.com at the end of this second hour. About 10 minutes left here as we've been on air for over 2.5 hours. It's been a blast hanging out with everyone. If you've enjoyed our content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey.
Record-setting numbers here on our stream.
Bad. I peaked at 9 mil and I've lost every hand since I factory basically.
Oh, Ong makes the call here. We got a showdown.
Call.
Altman in a terrific spot to double up with aces.
Holy shit, they got
Ace jack. Aces against ace jack.
He's got the ace, the jack, and he ain't holding back.
He did not hold back. Problem is that he ran into it. Altman here with 2 aces.
I like you both. I wish you could chop it.
Altman standing up.
He can afford it though. He's got a dirty stack there.
Seeing lots of regulars in the chat.
Altman sitting back down.
Bad move. You got to get up, grab all your stuff.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Start walking towards the exit, take the mic off, all that sort of stuff.
6-5-9 on the flop. Ong looking for running cards here. Running chop outs as well.
Brian Kim there said that he likes both players. And
Deuce on the turn.
mentioned the chop. Altman over to his rail. There you go. Celebratory hug there. Gets the double up. Another hug.
Double hugs. And
I don't know. That was a fist pound / high five / miss. I don't know what that was.
We should see a replay on that.
Slow-mo, please.
Slow-mo. We need a slow-mo of that.
Did I beat you?
That was funny.
No. Double up there for Altman.
There it is. There it is.
Oh. Should have stuck with the hugs, man. Stick with the hugs. They were working out for you. You were 2 for 2 on the hugs. And then I don't know what that was.
Oh, that was funny.
I mean, I got friends playing events and whatever. Yeah. I come by for certain. And
boom, 10,000 likes. Thanks everyone for chiming in. Let's do one more giveaway for a free year of PokerGO in the closing minutes here of the broadcast.
For free, so he's like, yeah.
Chicago.
You need to be a YouTube sub to enter our giveaways, and then we will give away the free year of PokerGO in just a few minutes, as we have about 7 minutes left on our free preview. So one more free year of PokerGO available for our YouTube subscribers. We'll pose the question in the chat in just a few minutes.
I thought I saw a mark on the back.
I'm going to make it a lot harder to win this time.
Did seem like an elaborate fold, but
a lot harder. Rocco raising it up with King-Jack offsuit. Con Ace-5 offsuit, sitting on 16 bigs.
Yeah.
So free year of PokerGO on the line in just a few minutes. It's going to be our last giveaway of the stream. Better not miss out. Once again, my name is Remko Rinkema. Donnie Peters alongside me.
I have a last longer.
We've had a blast covering this event on YouTube for you.
One guy's left.
As Brian Kim finds Ace King suited on the button.
Like half my stack, so I'm like just rooting for him to bust.
Kim with the 3-bet.
Oh, yeah?
320.
Yeah, no, he's... Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ace-half suited for Litsu goes into the muck.
Oh, yeah.
Action
no,
back to
it's
Rocco.
welcome.
Gives it up. Rocco switching it up there with the limp. I've seen a couple players here. Ostapchenko raising to more than 3x, and then Rocco there with the limp. Mixing it up from what you see with the standard norm when people enter pots with a min raise, so. Shelby Wells.
Shelby Wells, let's see what's happening here.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's a table tap. Shelby
is
Wells
not a good sign.
eliminated on day 6.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. We're all rooting for Shelby. In here on a free roll. Run of a lifetime in the main event.
I believe her mom and cousin showed up today to rail. Showed up with shirts that said "Getting Funky." Unfortunately, she hits the rail.
Last woman standing, now known, Efthemia Litsu. Still in the mix, sitting on a massive stack of about 12 million right now on our secondary feature table. We are down to the final woman in this tournament, as we are in the final 100 players of this event. Going back to 2020, Maria Ho finishing in 22nd place. Best performance by a female player in quite a few years. Wow. Wow, lots of chanting and action happening. What is happening?
It sounds like a massive hand is happening. What's funny is that it's probably not a massive hand. It's probably like a double up from 800K to 1.6 million.
Well, it might not even be the main event.
That is true. There are 2 other tournaments going on?
Yeah, there
Maybe
are.
3?
Yeah, we can see him from the corner of our eye here where Donnie and I are sitting.
There is the $1,500 mixed no limit hold'em / PLO. There is the 1 more for 1 drop, I believe is also in here.
Very calm people. Now you guys are rowdy.
Yeah.
Johnson versus Rocco on this one.
I never even heard anybody honk in my life.
Really?
Yep. Nobody ever honked?
All right, the giveaway question in the last minutes here of the broadcast.
I don't honk anymore. I don't honk anymore. I mean, I
trying to think of something good.
Mine are more informational, like careful, you're going the wrong way. Or
You live close to the city?
Half hour.
We'll do something wild. We'll do a throwback for all our fans that have been watching us the entire WSOP. This is one of my favorite questions. Describe your favorite pizza.
Oh, baby.
We're going to go out with a bang here.
Pizza Talk. Shout out photographer Antonio Abrego. The Pizza Talk has come in once again.
We are doing some Pizza Talk here at the end of the show. We're just having some fun with it. Describe your favorite pizza. I'll pick a random winner at the end of the show here.
Yeah, they're giving all the information about you. Look, they're chatting.
What happens when you double up, I guess?
I know, but look.
That's right. When you double up, now you become a force.
Which one's
all your fears and phobias and likes and dislikes.
I do love Khan's look there. The necklace, the flashy shirt.
Did they yell at you for not doing it?
Yeah, the guy came and told me.
Yeah,
favorite pizza, let me know.
Yeah.
Like a penalty? Like you get a penalty?
No, you get kicked out of the tournament. Disqualification.
Yeah.
Wow. They don't start with a round?
immediate ban for policies or pop
and they take you outside and shoot you.
That has to be fake news.
After they ban you, they shoot you.
Yeah. Only in the leg, though.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Litsu here limps the button with king 10 of clubs.
It's not 1970.
They brought back old horseshoe management.
Yeah. It's not 80s. It's not a what they call Robert De Niro.
The good old days is what they call it.
You don't want to show your card?
It's not Rothstein's casino.
You're not going to show your card?
Did Litsu limp on the button there?
Yes. She did limp in on the button. Marco Johnson's going to check the 10-4 offsuit from the big blind.
I'm going to have to get pizza tonight.
Yeah, okay. I guess it is.
This could be a little bit of trouble here for Marco Johnson. 10 high flop, 10-8-7.
15 tables. Get to 90, you only have 10 tables.
Litsu has been maneuvering her stack very well in the main event, playing a small ball approach, which of course avoids some major risk sometimes as she goes to the turn here with top pair. Ace on the turn,
lightest.
Adding the nut flush draw.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it, but I'm actually glad that I won the ball cap. Like it,
Yeah, look at
when you
this.
say it, when I look up,
Make sure you subscribe to the channel
Now you gotta,
if you enjoy the content.
I usually don't wear a cap, but I bought this cap from
9 on the river.
Stores right here.
4 cards to a straight on board.
Just for that reason.
Check, check. Litsu's going to take this one down with the king kicker.
Yes. The variance in that.
Conservative style, definitely the right approach in the main event. We saw Aaron Zhang be in complete blast mode for 3 days, and ultimately that ended up backfiring for him. So sadly,
you do see it a lot that players just don't slow down and ultimately fall by the wayside before reaching the final table.
Here's a few names that we've lost today: Gabi Lifshitz, Timur Margolin, Dan Smith, Shelby Wells, and Zilong Zhang on the rail as the main event continues with fewer than 100 players, all battling for that $10 million top prize. Here's Lococo in trouble.
Oh, wow.
Ace Deuce versus Queens or Creef. Flop middle set. Facing, or Lococo facing a raise here to over $1 million. As 1,050,000. Keep those pizzas coming. We are approaching the final hand of this free preview broadcast, but of course not before.
Those lights are something.
Picking a winner.
Yeah, they're really bright.
You got the best seat for him.
Yeah.
Right behind me.
Right. Yeah, it's perfect for you.
My face.
You and one have a good spot.
And this thing got really.
I use my glasses, man. That is very bright.
Lococo with a big decision here. Or Creef still has plenty of fighting chips left behind. Looked as though Lococo was leaning towards a fold there.
You will show me the bluff? Fold. Show. Fold. Show?
In the TV, do you see in the TV?
No?
No?
Show?
No show? Come on.
Show. One time. I show the ace. I show the ace.
The ace is not good.
Ace is not good, indeed.
Big flush
Or Creef rakes him in. All right,
Ace queen.
Time to pick the winner here of the giveaway.
I don't think so.
Rates of ace queen?
I think 4-4.
As dama.
4-4.
The winner is Emre Yildirim. Emre Yildirim, congratulations. You win a free year of PokerGo.
I'm in paid.
We're a friend.
Again, I don't have money for PokerGo.
Emre Yildirim.
I'm buffed though.
Please send an email to social@pokergo.com with a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube account. Congratulations, Emre. Very much appreciated. Thanks everyone for playing. All right, this will be our final hand of the free broadcast. 2 free hours for you guys. It's the best we can do. We're very happy to.
I mean, it was more than 2 hours.
It was
because
way more
we gave them 20 minutes of basically a podcast for
exactly.
free as well.
20-minute podcast in the middle. Everyone, please head on over to PokerGo.com right now to continue watching. We've got 10 more hours of live streaming happening today on our main channel. We got Lon McCarron, Norman Chad, and Jamie Kerstetter doing commentary right now. And then Nick Schulman and Ali Najad on the night shift, as this will be a late one. We are approaching the final table of the main event, $10 million up top. Of course, winner will be crowned on PokerGo on Saturday night, so don't miss out on all the action. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video. Very much appreciate everyone for chiming in. My name is Remko Rinkema. Donnie Peters, as always, alongside of me. We'll be back tomorrow with more. See you the next time.
Baby.